Welcome to my world.
Alright, so each of you is still mostly separated. Some of you, I think, are traveling together.
I think everybody's together except for Corey right now.
Because, like, Corey's away, and I think...
well, me and Baishan were in
You were in the saloon,
together,
I think?
but he had just left, so now I'm just sitting in the saloon alone.
Yeah, I left to go pick up my things. From
Samuel, I have no idea where Samuel is. Probably also in the saloon?
Probably.
Yeah, so eventually I would have spotted Samuel.
And Curly would be at the hotel? Or saloon?
Probably hotel.
Yeah,
Because I know that you were in the sheriff, but I doubt that you would be in the sheriff for several hours.
Yup.
Yeah, so she probably went back to the hotel. I mean, right now it would be like a little into the like a little bit into the afternoon.
Yeah, I would say
Maybe
it's
like 2 o'clock.
I was gonna say 3.
Well, 3 is fine as well.
So then, yeah.
Because, you know,
I
the
guess.
business of buying, selling, conversating ain't exactly.
But yeah, I'm gonna make sure to bring my posse with me. You know, make sure that we have all our guys with us when we head over to Gary. If he's supposed to be this dangerous tuberculosis dude, just in case we need to be prepared. In case he starts shooting off, I don't know how crazy he is. So
Well, yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
as
it's
we're, like,
completely
Comes out fucking shooting.
badass, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, as we're walking, I'm telling you about him.
okay.
Basically, the gist of the guy is that he was evicted from that little shack. He was the town's undertaker, and well, when I went down there, I had the intention of not apprehending him, but instead giving him some money. Well, originally I was going to pay whatever rent debt he had, and he could just go on living in that
$200.
house. Before I realized that apparently it was $500 fucking dollars he owed, which for that like shit shack that he's got.
I paid $20 for that and the land.
Yeah, no, I don't
you.
believe for a second that that place is worth $500. That is the rent that you pay consistently. Although they said it was for the Cooper family protection, which apparently does not protect you outside of town, considering the fact that a whole caravan got assaulted.
Yep.
And the sheriff was oblivious to it. And then when notified about it, thought it was just a misunderstanding between like 2 3-year-olds over a fucking sucker or something.
Oh my god.
Because he's mentally deficient on top of everything else.
Sheriff is the GOAT. Alright, so with that, I guess we just knock on the door.
We remember Sammy from the gang. He's an idiot.
So yeah,
Yep.
well, this approach... As, again, let me actually put you on the map just in case if you start a fight. So you're coming from the up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you saw that item in the book, didn't you?
No, actually, I didn't. But
There's a garrote in the
There's
item
a garrote
in
in the book. Nice.
Yeah, in the armory. What it does is you make a grapple check, and every time they try to break free, the penalty to break free goes up to represent that they are being strangled.
Okay.
Oh.
And you just do consistent unarmed damage to them every goddamn round.
Holy
And
fuck.
it is a thing. It stacks. That penalty goes beyond 60. And most people have got like a strength around like 30 or 40. So by like the 5th or 6th round, they're not getting out. Ever. It's over.
Fuck it, I'll use this guy.
So is he just sitting on the porch currently?
Well, I'm just gonna... So, who's with you? Emmett?
I'd be with.
Anybody else?
I don't believe so.
I would show up if it was needed, but
Okay. Just making sure. Let me actually see if it's snowing. Nope, it's not snowing. So, yeah, you guys are approaching the little shack there. And when you're approaching, you see the massive guard dog starting to bark towards you.
Yep.
Emmett is a little familiar with this procedure. And inside of the house, you hear the old man yell, "Get the fuck out!"
What, did you forget about me already, old man?
He
We talked maybe 20 or 30 minutes ago.
He takes a look at it outside of the window and sees you and your buddies, and he does open that door to you. He's somewhat familiar with you now.
And I'd say, I know you don't know me, as I take my hat off, and I say I am Mr. Kane. I am a businessman, and I have purchased this land and the property on it. I say you are no longer.
My last name. I don't think I ever. No, he's just known as the old man Gary.
Just known as he's just old man Gary. Well, I mean, everyone's fine with that.
The name's Gary. The hell are you doing on my land?
I say, well, it is sad to say it is no longer your land, and I have purchased the debt as well as the property and the land and everything that is on it. I plan on building a large inn.
Technically, you didn't pay off the debt. You just bought his house.
Oh no, my character is straight up lying.
Okay, I see. Well, again, since there's no... Well, actually, that doesn't even require bluff yet, since you're not exactly.
It's a half-truth.
It's a
half-truth. In fact.
There's a lot of truth in the statement that what I'm saying. But listen, Mr. Gary, I don't want any trouble, but I need to get people out here as soon as possible. We have to tear down the shack so we can begin construction. Obviously, I know you need a place to stay. I'm willing to compromise with you and maybe set up a smaller house away from the inn on the same property location in which you can live in peace. Debt-free, obviously, and so on.
Roll me charm. That just requires charm.
Fuck! I'm gonna spend a fate.
Might as well.
Why did your charm go? Oh, that's right, streetwise.
Yeah, because streetwise doesn't apply to this role. So 27 success.
Gary thinks about it.
It's 3 degrees success.
Let's see his willpower. You still beat him. Barely. His willpower was 55 and he rolled a 21, but you still beat him.
Well, yeah, he had 2 degrees of success. We had 3.
So close, though.
Yet so far.
He thinks about it and is like, "You ain't tearing down my house. You can build next to it."
And I'd say I can't actually do that. I said this space is prime real estate, and it has just enough space. I plan on taking down that tree to your right to create a very huge inn, so we can create more business in Strawberry. I said there's no compromise between that. But like I said, I am willing to build you something better than what you currently have at a different location on the same land.
Yeah, again, because the shack looks kind of like that. Well, there's actually a bit more room. There's like actual living space, but
But I'm like, so if that's something that you would like to do, what I mean? I'm sure that we can come to a compromise.
It does seem to settle for your
deal.
He seems to lay down his weapon. Well, not lay down, but
Lower it.
lower it.
So I look at him. I say, so I assume we have a deal.
Just give me time to unpack.
I say, very well. I say, I assume we can find accommodations in the meanwhile while we build up your home.
Which is funny because he's wanted, so if he goes anywhere else, he's arrested.
Man, I'm looking at him from across. I said, "I told you I'd clear your bounty for you, and I meant it."
But since you rolled charm, he completely believes you guys about the fact that you cleared out his bounty, even though that's a complete lie.
Well, I am actually going to go clear out his bounty now that I know he agreed, so I was going to walk down to the sheriff's office and pay it off.
But yeah, he does
affectionately would just be fucking $10 goddamn, because that's all he's wanted for.
So let's so me and you would walk over to the sheriff's office. We'll go haggle that price down from the bounty, or maybe even take it off completely.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So I'm gonna head down
that only clears up this bounty, but he's still gonna pay his rent at some point. I love it.
Marcus, I will also tell Coulter Scott, which is our quartermaster in the gang. I would tell him, the NPC that we recruited, tell him to go to the tavern and try to strike up conversation with the saloon owner about inquire where he gets his alcohol from.
Okay.
So basically, he can go do that, basically. While me and Deputy Walter over here heads over to the sheriff.
I'm going to go to the hotel to see if I can't find Coralie.
Oh. Give me a second, I need to kick out my dog outside of my room. There we go.
Woof.
So as we're walking, Walter, I say, hey. I said, what do you think of that girl?
Coralie?
I say, yeah.
What about her?
I say, I think she can prove to be useful if she wasn't such a bitch. But I say, I have no way of gapping that bridge. I say, I can see her business swayed and the way she approaches a situation. Even if I do believe that she is a con woman, she's a con woman that we can use if we can get her into this. I said, I know that you said you've spoken to her a couple of times. She seems to like you a little better than me.
She likes to fish.
I say fish.
We struck up one conversation about that.
I say, well, the brothel that we will open will need a madam. Someone who can control the women. Someone stern, someone fierce, and someone who likes to make money. I feel like she would prove to be an adequate patron of the inn. But that's all. That's only if we can actually get her to join this little thing. I would like to set up a sit down between me and her when we have some time.
Well, that might work. As long as you didn't say something you might regret beforehand.
I definitely said a lot of things, but nothing that I regret. That's you see, Kane. He's kind of gives a smirk.
I'm just looking at him as he said that. I'm just like, oh boy. You know, when I struck up that conversation with her, she looked like she was in a bad mood about something. What in the hell did you say? when I walked away.
Here you go. Here's a little bit more proper what the shack looks like.
Okay.
Alright.
I would say I called her a lying whore who pretends to be of nobility.
My good God, man.
I say I call it like I see it. You know that. She refused to pay anything.
I did some shit in that gang that we used to run in. I did some shit. I've done some crazy shit. I would never dream in my life of talking to my old lady like that.
I said, she's not my old lady. And then, came last. I say, that's why I stay single. A quick rump and then off I go. No children, no seeds, no strings.
You'll find someone who tie your ass down.
Not
you
in this
like it or
lifetime.
not.
I said, let's go see this sheriff. I would like to get acquainted.
Well, you already forgotten about old Sammy?
Oh, Sam, I thought it was his father that was the sheriff.
No. His father's the mayor.
Oh, the mayor.
Little nepotism runs in the family.
Okay, cool. So I already know Sam. Then yeah, never mind.
Yeah, no,
I thought Jay Cooper was the sheriff.
No. He's the Jay Cooper is he's the mayor of this town. He's someone we're gonna have to meet at some point. As for Samuel, you remember Sammy. You remember him being a lazy, stupid son of a bitch. And apparently that didn't change.
Yep. So let's go ahead and see Sammy.
Yep. You go into the sheriff's office and oddly, somewhat to your surprise, he's actually organizing his few deputies that he has to...
How many deputies does he have?
He currently is talking to 4.
It's 4 deputies, okay. Not including you, Walters? Or 5?
And he's sending them off to various tasks.
Oh.
Well, leaving one here with him.
Yeah.
And I knock on the door. I say, Sammy boy. Said it's been a long time.
Hey! You guys are back.
Yep, the gang's all here.
I said, just like the good old days. I said, so Sammy, I came here because I wanted to talk to you about a couple of stuff. I just spoke to your father a couple of hours ago and purchased the property where old man Gary sits. I understand that he has a bounty on his head of, what was it, $10?
Oh yeah, that, temporary bounty on him. Yes, let me see. Yes, $10 for alive.
Yep. I'd say I would like for you to cancel that bounty. He's just misunderstood, and he's a very sad little old man. I convinced him to leave the property, so he's no longer a threat to the people of Strawberry, as well as, the town itself. I would like for that bounty to just be expunged, because I do not wish to press any charges because I am the owner of the land. Before it was owned by the government, now it is owned by me. So technically the bounty would fall on me, and he's not hassling me whatsoever.
I see. Well, that's good to know.
And I show him the deed too, to verify what I'm saying.
Well, we just gotta get somebody to pay his debt, but that should be fine. As he clears up some paperwork out of the way.
And I say, also, Sam, who do you have currently in your jails?
What?
Who do you currently have in lockup in the jailhouse there?
That's just a couple of who has there. This one there tried to drink has arrested him for doing something dumb on Christmas. He almost stole a horse there.
Okay.
But couldn't get away from me. And this one was telling some awful jokes about our lovely mayors here, so I had to bring him in for tonight.
I'd say, can you mind if I speak to the one who stole that horse?
Ah, yeah, go ahead.
So, like, I walk over and, like, you know, like, I knock on the cell. And I say, hey.
Yep, you see just this middle-aged guy who, oh, well, I don't know, 30s. And he's just sitting in there. And he takes a look at you and is like, yeah?
I say, why'd you steal that horse?
I was drunk. What do you think?
I say, so you're not a bad guy.
Of course not. I'm a great guy.
And I'd say, other than this time, have you ever been arrested?
Once.
I'll say, for what?
I won't get into that.
I was like, come on, you can tell me. I said, I may even let you out as I make a charm check.
I got into a fight, and I kicked this guy's ass once.
And I say, oh, so you're not too afraid to have violence when need to.
Well, it was a drunken brawl, you know. I like to drink.
I see. What's your name?
Bob.
I say, Bob, you have a last name?
Drake.
Bob Drake.
I was half expecting.
Sure, his name now is Bob Drake.
And I say, well, Bob, or Mr. Drake.
He smells faintly of turnip.
I say, well, Mr. Drake,
no, well, apparently he doesn't have an eye anymore, so it's just Bob Drake.
Bob Drake. And I say, well, Mr. Drake, I'm looking to grow a nice small little company. And I'm always looking for like-minded individuals. I said, I'm willing to pay your bond to get you out of here in exchange that you join me and my other boys and kind of learn the ropes. I say, I'm planning on opening up my own inn, and I'll need security. I'll need people who aren't afraid to get in a little bit of brawls. And obviously, you'll have the protection of the deputies in the sheriff's office if you're willing to accompany me. If you're looking for work, looking to make money and a place to stay, as well as almost all the drinks you can possibly have, with the exception that you don't build up or run up a debt. Everybody pulls their own weight.
I have to say no.
I say, why?
I got me already a fine job.
I say, what do you do?
You know, I'll, hold on, what is his job?
I don't know, that's what we ask.
He don't have a job. He just want to be a lazy drunk.
He does have a job. Oh, look at that.
He's very busy getting hanged next week.
I got the lumbago.
He's a cow-herder. No, never mind. He's a butcher, actually.
He's a butcher?
Yeah.
I say, well, you could. I said, do you own your own business?
I can't work in no security. I got the lumbago. It's a chronic condition.
Yeah, you might have seen my stall outside. It's just next to the post office.
I say, oh, I did see your stall. I say, well, if you ever wish to get in business, like I said, I do have an inn that I'm planning on building, and I will
be let out in a few days anyways.
I say, of course. I say, how much do you normally make at that little butcher shop? Where do you get your meat from? Are you poaching?
I know a few hunters.
I say, okay. I say, well, Mr. Drake, I say, when you get out, feel free to look me up.
You know what? I'm gonna give him an NPC shit just in case.
Gotta make those connections, man. You never know who's in here. And like I thought he was just a criminal. He was just a drunk. So are there any real criminals in here?
No.
Just cover? No. Okay.
There's that fiendish man who told some awful jokes about the mayor, and like as you're having a conversation, I just look over at his cell and I'm like, out of curiosity, what'd you say?
Yeah. What did you say?
All right, let me Google some really awful jokes here.
Well, it has to pertain to the man.
They were probably like short jokes. Because the man himself, Jay Cooper, is actually kind of short.
I got you. So he was just making fun of the mayor.
Yeah.
I'd say, have you committed any other crimes before?
It's just been funny, you know?
I said, what do you do for a living?
I'm a comedian, you know? I tell joke and I get a few dimes here and there.
Yep. I say, well, I say you enjoy. And like I tip my hat at him. I say, if you ever need a place to stay, you can always look up the inn. And I say, Mr. Walter, I say I'm gonna head back. Basically, Rika's not into.
Highly disappointed because this area literally has no crime.
Well, no, that's not true. There is a lot of crime. The bounty hunter board. What do we have for bounty hunters?
I already picked it up.
Yeah, the wanted boards. Who's wanted right now?
There was Old Man Gary, the most fiendish of all the bounties.
Fiendish of all the bounties.
And then there's the Jackson boys, and well, there's a whole fucking story behind them that I learned. And it's why I think that there's something going on with this town, and why Sammy is a retard.
Okay.
Yeah, there were three bounties. There were the Jackson boys, or also known as the Jackson 5, as I renamed them. There was the Wildlings, which you guys found out.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
And then there was Gary that you have cleared up for now.
What about Red Bull? Or Red Bear?
Well, that's the Wildlings.
The Wildlings?
Yeah.
I think I want to go visit them. Is what I would tell you, Mr. Walter.
Be careful, he has very fancy sticks.
Yeah, I walk up. I walk up to Sammy, since he is, since he is the sheriff, even though he's probably fucking useless. He would know a lot of the people that come into the town, which is information I don't know. And I'm leaning up against this table, and I'm like, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you know about Daniel Samuelson?
Daniel? Oh, he's a peddler. He comes out to this town every once in a while. He travels here to Valentine to Blackwater. That's where he gets his supplies from. This, I don't know. I don't remember the place's name right now.
You know if he's left town yet? Where he usually holes up when he comes down here?
I think he came to town a little while ago. I think he's staying somewhere.
He did. I met him offhand while I was coming down here.
I don't know, he doesn't have a place of residence, so he's probably staying at a friend's house or the hotel. Or maybe even the saloon, who knows?
Well, I'm looking for him.
Sometimes he even sleeps at his wagon.
You know what he's selling?
Oh, he's a peddler, so he's probably selling his usual knickknacks. I know that he sells a little bit of moonshine on the side, but since he kicks us back a little bit of money, I don't mind that.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Well, it makes some of the people happy here.
You know he's selling narcotics.
Really now?
I learned from that bounty, Gary. He sells them snake oil from time to time. Where there's snake oil, that means there's narcotics.
Well, Gary's a senile man. My dad wants to capture him and preferably be alive.
I got me a whiff of one of them little bottles that he says he gets from him. It's food for thought. I do need to find him anyhow.
Well, I'll
just wanted an idea as to where it could be.
tell you what. I'll ask him when I meet him.
Oh, and as a little bit of a follow-up, you know a man by the name of Ronan?
Ronan.
Ronan Hansen.
Ronan. Oh yeah. He used to be my pop's business partner quite a long whiles back. I think it's been 5 years last time that I saw him.
Well, apparently he's running around with good old Daniel Samuelson. So he might be the friend that he could be staying with.
Well, I doubt it. He's quite a rich man. He should live outside of here.
I suppose I can track him down. Would be the first time I had to go looking on my own.
Indeed, it's not our business what this Ronin fellow has been dealing himself with.
Well, if what I heard was true, it might be your business.
Perhaps.
Well, at least not when I'm not referring to the snake oil. I heard a little bit of a rumor about him.
Yes, I have heard the rumors of his dealings being a little questionable ever since he and my father had a falling out.
Well, not so much questionable as I'm leaning into him. I'm like, I think he was involved in that shooting just outside of town. Or at least the men that we found that were responsible for that shooting said that they were paid by him. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to that. They could be just blowing smoke up someone's asshole. Still, though, if that's true, that's a serious accusation. Especially considering that those caravans were owned by Steelport Industries.
Oh yes, I heard about that, about my pops actually. It's, we're gonna be owning that factory soon. Apparently.
Are you now? Seems your your father's looking to own a lot of things.
Oh yes, he wants to expand our influence and, well, I was his main choice to keep the family in line, but, well, you know what I did back in the day.
I know what we all did back in the day. The miracle any of us get a second chance.
So here I am, stuck as the sheriff.
And here I am as your deputy.
Oh, how the world rolls around, doesn't it?
Indeed it does. Anyways, do you have any short-term duties for me to do in the town before I head out?
No, doesn't seem that I currently have anything.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can't round myself up a posse and go see about dealing with them Jackson 5 boys.
Just keep the peace.
And then it kind of finally leaves the sheriff's office and goes to hunt down the party at large.
Let's do it.
Everybody going?
I'm gonna go. But first, I want to stop to see Corey. Or Cole.
We'll do that first.
So, I would assume she's still at the same place she was at last time, so I would go there. Which was the the hotel.
The Hotel California. I mean, what?
What a lovely place.
The best of places.
Okay. Yeah.
You can even see the fine horse, the soaring eagle, right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Inside
So,
of the hotel, and you might know which room she's staying at. I don't know if she told
I would
you.
just ask around. Like, he's very hard to miss.
Well, I'll be walking out of the hotel at this point.
There you go. I would walk up slowly, as I would say, Miss Trump.
She ignores you.
Yeah, no, I'm still trying to get your attention. And I say it a little louder as I walk closer, and I say, Miss Trump.
I believe the women you have business with can be found in the saloon.
I say, you're right. They could be found in there. I say, but I'm not referring to that particular sort of business today. I say, you mind for a stroll?
Oh, really? I thought that you assumed that to be my profession.
I say, as you can already tell, Miss Trump, I do have a temper. And I say, to me, you came off a little disrespectful. I say, we don't always see eye to eye, but I believe we can come to an arrangement.
I glance at Baishan and state that we already have.
And I look over to, I guess, Baishan.
Who is currently walking over to the saloon.
Oh, okay. And I say, what is your arrangement with Mr. Baishan?
I am certain that you already know it, considering your connection with Mr. Emmett.
I was like, Mr. Emmett is a very good man. Cream of the crop. He just became deputy, you know. I say, well, if you're going to be working with Mr. Baishan, a friend of my friend is my friend, and all that jazz. I said, the reason why I'm coming to you today, hat in hand, and as I say that, I take my hat off for the first time to you, instead of just tipping it. Like I said, I am here to discuss business, but I'm not here to beg. I'm giving you an opportunity.
I have any business with you.
I'm like, you didn't even hear the...
I desire to have it.
I said, very well. I put back on my hat, and I say, good day. And like, as I see Baishan walking, I said, Baishan, we're getting ready to head out. There's a group of degenerates on the outskirts causing strawberry harm. Me and Mr. Walter, and hopefully Sebastian, we're going to head over there to go handle that particular issue.
I will join you momentarily if you give me but a moment.
Yeah, we'll meet you by the entrance. As my character walks off.
Emmett is trying to find Dinklage.
Meanwhile, trying to find Dinklage.
I haven't seen his ass all day.
Sam is at this point close to the stables taking care of his bear.
Like, as I'm walking around, I just see Baishan in the corner of my eye. I'm looking at Baishan, and I'm like, can you explain to me how I lost a black midget with a bear?
Black midget is small. I cannot imagine how you lost the bear.
I've spent all damn day looking for this damn little man. I haven't seen no hide nor hair of him. Not since this morning.
He says with the back turned to the stable where the bear is sitting in front of.
This is a small area. I'm sure you will find the bear once again. Find the bear, you'll find the man.
It's at least easy to find the people who are
now, I'd like to note that I'm incredibly untrained in perception, which is why I'm really trying to sell this. I have no damn clue. I'm gonna roll and see if I actually turn around and see you. Holy shit, I do.
Yeah, you don't find him immediately, but you find the people who are looking at the bear and going like, "Holy shit, that's a bear!"
I turn around and I see like some of the deputies looking at Dinklage and his bear, and I'm like, "How in the hell did I go that long down the street and not just turn around and see him. I gotta stop drinking. And I start walking over.
Ah, young Emmett. Good day to you.
Dinklage? We're about to ride out.
Oh, where to? A pleasure trip?
I point over up towards the mountains. Up there.
A hunting trip, then?
Sorts. You see me reach into my my little sling bag, and I pull out a piece of paper, and it's a wanted sign.
Ah, apprehending ruffians.
Of a sort, yes.
Do allow me to assist you.
Well, that's why I came looking for you.
But tell me, beyond that, you seem troubled somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm always troubled. But, we'll speak about it as we, start heading out of town.
Of course. Come along, Rocinante.
We start walking to get it to the, town exit.
Yep.
Alright, so, in the saloon, I just messaged Marcus. I'm trying to get a gallon of the strongest fire water I can.
That is a lot of booze.
And what are you going to drink?
He's looking to become a fire archer.
Ooh,
No, I'm not.
fire breather, even better.
I never said I was adjusting
Marcus tried that in one of my campaigns. He drank like some fucking spirited alcohol and then tried to breathe fire at someone.
It actually did work.
I'm looking for pure,
It worked. It's worked. You just missed.
I'm looking for pure grain ethanol right now.
Okay, that would be like a spirit. Well, closest thing in Warhammer Fantasy would be probably a spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There's they had the wines, the beers, and the spirits.
Yeah. Let me think. I think the price for a spirit was $1.
I can check for you.
A bottle of spirits is 10 cents.
Okay, 10 cents.
But that's not a gallon.
Yeah,
that's
it's probably a very small
Spirits, 1 silver, so 1 dime. Okay.
Exactly.
There is like
If
somewhere in the
that's
book.
if that's a small bottle, that would be like 50 centiliters.
Yeah, I assume that it's one of those small ones, so I assume we can take that price and multiply it by, you want that like a gallon? So I would assume that's gonna be kind of the rule for best quality, so times it by 10, so 10 silver.
Okay, so 50 centiliters is 1/13 of a gallon. It's
Yep.
0.13 gallons. So I need this to equal 1.
So you'd need to buy about what 8 flasks. 7 and
Yeah, but
slightly
he
above,
could
so
get,
8 flasks.
So that's
He
8 silver.
could get a cask.
That's basically.
I'm not
they
sure
did-
they
they-
would sell casks of spirits out here, but
Well, there's
I pay
because
for it.
I did find the pricing for casks. They have them in ratios of 4 gallons, 10 gallons, and 25 gallons.
Okay, I'll take 4 gallons.
That's
How
8
much?
silver.
8 silver.
that sounds more of a bulk purchase. I don't know if a saloon would sell spirits
Yeah.
by the cask.
All right, I'll buy the 8
Who
bottles
knows?
for 8 silver because it's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
1
it's rule enough, really. Again, the real Wild West versus the Warhammer Fantasy Wild West, which would have that,
Yeah.
because it's usually just assumed that they have it.
I'll just pay a straight up $1 for it.
Yeah.
20-cent tip because he's not selling it by the shot.
I mean, I could sell it by the shot.
Well, normally that's how it's sold.
Quickly, somebody pull up
I'm
a
making up-
calculator.
I'm making up for the loss by offering him the $1. Trying to build some rapport a little bit with the barkeep.
I mean, that's well, that's not all of his supplies probably, but it's most of it.
He still has the moonshine.
Yeah, sure. He did
Greatly
make quite a bit
disguised
of money.
whiskey.
Anyways, yeah, so they're heading out. Is Coralie doing anything while they're heading out?
Well, I would check with Baishan if this endeavor where they're parting for, if it's the, going to check with the snake oil salesman.
Right. So you go up
They,
to Aisha.
Mentioned some ruffians outside town that they're going to go deal with. I'm not quite sure. They didn't give me details. I doubt highly that it's that man. The plan for that is luring him.
Hmm.
I don't intend to take that long, but if my investigation comes up short, that is my backup plan.
Well, I do not necessarily have any quarrel with those gentlemen, so if you wish to go and partake in yet another shootout. We did have wasn't it for Steelport Industries, the letter that we all got?
Yeah.
Yep.
The missive.
Yeah. So while they are going about to have a shootout, I'll go and have a discussion with the owner of the local factory. I mean, that's what I came here for.
Yeah, you're literally the only one who's...
Yep.
Bro, make your
Everyone
money,
else
bro.
went immediately first side quest. Boom. Yep, we're doing all the side quests.
All of the side quests.
Well,
everything about it.
yeah, but then
All
there's
of
also like, I mean, here's the problem. Marcus could have given me a letter and saying like, like the Steelport Industries wants you, and I'm like, I can't read.
Yeah.
It's like I
What's
can't read the letter they sent me.
What's
Yeah,
funny is,
unfortunately,
I
they
didn't
can't
receive a
send
letter.
any pictures.
What would the picture just be? A man pointing at a factory.
Yeah, exactly.
And I
He's
never
like, you
received
go
a
here.
letter.
You would see a port made out of iron, and you were like, huh, steel port. Okay, yeah.
Well, I can
Makes
finally
sense.
get me an honest paid
Yeah.
job, and then I just get then someone physically tells me, oh hey, look, Sammy's looking for you. He needs a deputy. Oh, okay.
So, the bulk
We'll
of
say
the
I
party...
have the letter. I'll say I have the letter for it. I just can't read it.
I was just on my way back from dealings with another tribe, so
Yeah, I came out here to seek better opportunity.
Yeah, it was... So, 40...
of course, Miss Trump. I will,
Well, it's not
I don't
snowing.
intend.
Okay. That's not that interesting, but as the bulk of the party travels outwards, and you're probably following the road, you come across a small bush that is filled with berries.
Hey, berries in the bush.
You wonder to yourself, might these be edible?
Pass. My character already ate. But I ain't fucking with berries that I don't know.
I will roll outdoor survival to see if I already know if these berries are edible. I don't have a fucking clue. Not touching them.
Yeah, you're not quite sure if these are poisonous or edible.
I know.
That a target number 18 and you rolled a 6. How? How, Vaishon? How? 2 degrees of success? What is this? What type of sorcery?
Deputy Walter knows.
Okay, they are blackberries. And they're completely edible.
Oh yeah, I walk right up to him and I take one off of the little tree and I just give it like a little I pour a little bit of water from my flask on it and I eat them.
Yeah,
I say those are good.
So they're fucking blackberries. You put them in pie.
I say pie. I say okay. I'm
yeah,
gonna pick one,
that's
wash one off.
enough
just
of
eat
them
one.
for 2 days of rations, pretty much.
Hey, nice.
If you guys are keeping
I'll talk
keeping
about
up
it, right?
with your ration count.
What is pie?
I explained to you that pie is a it's like bread.
3.147.
I tell you that that pie is like bread
7.62
filled
millimeter
with
full metal jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
Now Bashan's even more confused.
But since you guys are traveling, since Coralie said that she was going to the Steelport Industries. Let me see, I believe I had that somewhere written out. Ah, here we go, main quests.
That'll be my last good roll of this game. That's 6.
Probably. Nah, your luck is always really good, so I doubt it.
My luck is really good, especially when I'm a GM, which just means that I have no players by the end of my session. I've murdered them all.
Murdered them all.
Their character.
Hey, Baishan, meet me in the extra channel right quick.
So,
I get...
Coralie goes over to the main Steelport Industries factory. It's still tarped over, but you see a few workers here and there.
Does it appear to be tarped over because it was, closed for business, or because it's yet to open?
It kind of looks like it's like under maintenance.
Ah, right. Excuse me? Excuse me? Anyone? Yes, I got a letter.
You stop one of the few of the workers and they're like, oh yeah?
Yes, I am to meet with the, By the way, do you actually get that as a handout, the letter somewhere? Or whoever it was, probably the owner.
Yeah, it was from the owner, but you can say either the manager or
Yes.
Harold Lee Smith. But no, I never gave you the letter.
From Mr. Lee Smith.
But I actually forgot completely to give you guys that handout when we started at session 1.
That's why no one has been actually following that quest line.
I know, right? Probably.
It's totally that. It couldn't be anything else.
Couldn't be that we all came prepared with our own storyline.
Nope.
I have no story.
Well, it was at the start just a backup plans that everybody else would have a reason to go into the place. There we go. In all players' hand. Oh no. Oh no, I rolled 20 is fucking up. Time to refresh the page. There you go. You should be able to see the letter now. I think I did give everybody that letter except, well, Baijan, because why the hell Baijan would have that letter?
Exactly.
But yeah, you asked for the manager.
I want to see the manager.
I can imagine now
Manager want to see you?
Trump having that "can I speak to your manager" haircut.
Yes.
Somebody quickly
I
link
demand
it
to
in the
speak with
Discord.
someone in charge.
And then there's just like one of the employees staring at you, and he's just like, "Don't you have a failing marriage to get you?"
Precisely.
Ah, here we go. That's the manager. Can I speak to the manager haircut?
That looks very good.
Yeah. Two of our players are an extra channel.
I know, they're having secret conversations.
I like how that's what that's being used for now. We never did a fucking thing with it. And now it's being used.
I mean, it's used sometimes for off-season stuff, but yes.
Why would it use the extra channel when no one's using the main one?
Don't ask.
I'm actually so happy that people are using the roleplay chat, like, you have no idea.
You know, when I did all that shit that one day, I was just like, okay, it's time for it's time for other people to do things today.
So,
And then the only one who used it, like, again, was by Sean. He was looking for me, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. I did all that typing. And I did a whole thing on my own.
you go up to the manager's office, and you go up to the secretary, and state that you want to see the manager or Harold Lee Smith. The manager looks you a little puzzled and says, "Harold Lee Smith is not associated with this building for weeks because of the word of Mayor J. Cooper. There is an investigation going on, and some of Harold Lee Smith's properties have been seized.
Oh.
And if you don't have any actual business here, you should probably leave. But if you still want to talk to Harold Lee Smith, I believe he might still be in his storage house." Now,
Is it on the premises?
it's outside of the premises. He points outside of the windows and points to this warehouse. Let me actually put on the town map. It's that one.
Alright.
Wait, who? There we go. Excuse me, I have business to do.
Of course, of course. I won't bother you anymore.
Okay, let's go into the main party again. Yeah, guys, in the meanwhile, that took
There's still
only
a
a
different
few
chat.
minutes, well, maybe like an hour. What that Corey did. But you guys, what the hell are they even talking in there?
I don't know.
Should we just wait until they come back?
Well, actually, I did say that I would converse with Dinklage about something once we were out of town, so I can do that now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What was that? Oh yeah. What the hell's wrong with you? I look over at Dinklage, and I'm like, "So you were asking me about something?"
Indeed, my friend. You seem troubled. I was just wondering if I could assist you in any way.
boys that we're going after, this Jackson 5, something doesn't sit right with me. I spoke to just about everyone in town about them. You know what they all said?
Tell me.
They used to be deputies of this town, and everyone has such fond memories of them about how they helped people, how they set up that bounty board, and that work board. Everyone remembers stories, especially about the youngest brother and how he loved the Eagles and how he liked helping people. And then, apparently, everyone's also telling me that they just turned to a life of crime one day and they got ran off by the sheriff.
Most curious indeed.
It's bothering me.
It seems unlikely.
Especially considering they never explained exactly what they did. You know, what they did when they quote-unquote turned to crime. They just said that they had turned to crime one day, and now they've been living out up in these mountains.
I say, well, let's go find out, shall we?
Oh,
You guys
of course.
noticed that me and Baishan were kind of talking further in the back, but we were still following.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, that could be a case of simple incompetence. I'm not sure if you noticed, but the sheriff does not strike me as the most intelligent of people.
Well, I can't disagree with you there. I used to run with the man when I was a lot younger, and he was just a stupid.
My condolences then.
Yep, he was an alcoholic and an idiot then, and that didn't change much, other than the fact that I think he wears nicer clothes now.
But he did play the harmonica quite well.
Yeah, he did play the harmonica quite well.
I said at the very least though, he's pretty good on the harmonica. He sure knows he sure knows how to blow.
That's something at least.
I chuckle.
Under my breath, I mumble for now.
I say, so gentlemen, I say, what's the plan with these individuals? I say, we're going in gun blazing, or are we going to try to do some diplomacy with
I'm
them?
not gonna lie. As entertaining as it would be to go in there guns blazing, more than anything, I just want to know what in the hell they did.
I say, I'm hoping to grow.
I want to know. I want to know exactly what happened. And I sure as shit don't expect the truth inside that town, so I'm gonna go to the source.
Let's do it. So we ride.
Perhaps we should talk to them before shooting.
What is that nonsense? Just go in guns blazing and throw the grenade and
I don't have a grenade. If I did, I would have thrown it years ago inside that train.
Don't be stupid, voice in my head. Everyone deserves this.
Hey Marcus, can we have a Lee Sherman tank?
Shall I position
Marcus, you
myself-
still owe me that Beyblade. Hand it over.
Road
So hold on, real
campaign.
quick. Baishan, does Walter know of the things that we discussed regarding stuff?
I know only of 2 languages, so if you were speaking in native, I didn't fucking hear it.
No, I'm saying, Baishan, did you talk to him about this?
He knows parts, not the full conversation.
And I say maybe we should stay on the same page.
Okay.
I agree.
So you guys,
So we stop. Hold on, before we go any further, Marcus, we stop right here, foot in the sand, and I say, all right, gentlemen, now that we're away from the town, let's talk. I said before we go any further.
I'll look over at them. Alright.
I say, regardless of what happens here today, I say very soon there's going to be a new sheriff as well as a new mayor in the town. I said I can see. I say I can see where this exactly is going, and I say we need to have real law and order inside the town. Unseeds of corruption. I said the Coopers are a bane, and they're not doing much to support the town and the growth for our plans. I say I don't know what we're going to be doing soon, but I spoke with Baishan here, and he seems to have an inkling on some good ideas, and I feel like we should set the table and talk about it. At least before we arrive so we all have the same plans and goals in mind, and everybody can speak their piece before moving forward. As like I kind of look around, I say, so let's start with the position of sheriff. Emmett, as I look over to you, I say, obviously we expect you to be the new sheriff of town in case anything goes awry. From what we find out here and what we discover, as the new sheriff, you would be in charge of the entire town and its protection. You would set the bounties and laws of who's wanted, who's not wanted. You would control the prisoners as well as the jail cells, as well as creating new laws for the towns to follow, whatever those laws may be, as well as collecting taxes for the mayor. Now, for the position of mayor, I nominate myself, but Baishan thinks there's another suitable candidate for mayor, and like I tend to agree with him slightly. Miss Corley Vander Trump is a very suitable candidate, but she cannot be controlled, and because of that, I think that she is a flight risk to what we want done in the future. I don't think she'll be on board with the things that we have in store and the things that we have planned for our growth, and I think she'll stand in the way of that. But I could be biased because we've had issues.
You said Vander Trump, not Vander Tunt.
Oh, was it Vander Tunt? I thought it was Trump.
No, just Trump.
It was Trump, right? I said it right. Oh, yeah.
No, because you added the Vander. That's part of her actual surname. And
oh, okay.
Not that information yet.
I'm sorry, so Miss Trump.
The objection popped up.
Yeah, Miss Trump, sorry.
You see her show up out of the blue. Objection. Papers fly everywhere.
Objection. So that's the goal so far. As far as holding the mayor's office for myself, obviously I could do that, but it would pose exactly what Baishan was telling me. It would pose a huge risk to the city as well. The government wouldn't want to see a half Native American running a town. I can understand all of the problems and principles that fall under that. So like both plans are very spotty in the sense. We could also elect a figurehead, but I would rather have somebody we trust. So the goal is to recruit.
Out of curiosity with Rika Kane, he's half native. What is the other half?
He's Irish. So like Rika, he has like long jet black straight hair. Very easy to tell that it's like Native American type hair, but he has like piercing green eyes. You know
I'm like looking at him. I'm like, you could just say you're Italian.
I said I doubt it would pass. But like he's fairly fair skinned, you know what I mean? Because like he takes more after his father, who was Irish. But
and I'm like, you'd be surprised what a lot of people are willing to believe, especially in this dumb redneck town.
I said you're. I say maybe I could pass, but I don't know. It's definitely a risk that we may have to take, and a secret that we may have to hide within the town.
All it takes is one person knowing who you were, or knowing who you are, coming into town, and then reporting it.
Exactly.
And the federal government will send an army to kill all of our people.
I say at least with a figurehead inside office, like Mr. Trump.
I look at Baishan, and I'm like, boy, I run that risk every single day. I go outside my house. Someone might recognize me from my old gang and what I did.
I say we all run that risk. I say, but is it a risk that we would want to risk on our town? That's something that we may have to think about, but we don't have to figure it out now. It's just so we're all in the same loop. We all know what's going on, and obviously, since we're out here in the forest, nobody can hear us, so we can discuss freely before we head over. So let me get you guys' opinion and feedback. I say let's start over with you, Mr. Walter.
Becoming sheriff. Oh, never thought I'd climb up the social ladder that damn fast. Question is, how am I going to become sheriff?
I say, well,
a lot of those deputies have been there a lot longer than I would.
There will be a delivery made after we return from this trip for the sheriff. He will be too intoxicated to resist, and then he will disappear.
Almost like magic. And I say for the mayor, he will have no choice but to step down after the disappearance of his son. And there will be a new office opening, in which needs to be filled as soon as possible, so the town doesn't go to shit.
You got the kind of support?
I say we will. I say we will. I say I plan on meeting with Red Bear and getting some more Native Americans inside the town. I say combining our tribe with their tribe. Can have Red Bear as another officer who helps keep the peace for the Native American side as one of your deputies. And then a huge bulk of Native American warriors in which we can train to become soldiers. Show that like Native Americans can be civilized with the white man, as well as continue to grow commerce inside of a town. It could be a new wave. But like I said, I don't want to do this without having some form of cooperation and somebody who can help us on the inside with government officials. And I was aiming towards getting Miss Trump, but she seems not to want to talk whatsoever. But like I can't have her impede on our success in the future either.
I will talk to her because of your miscommunications.
I nod.
She is not having a she's not having a sympathetic ear to the sound of your voice. But she did wish me to come back. She does not want me dead on this road, which I could venture to say is a lot further towards friendship than what you have.
Of course. I say I hope that one day we get to sit down and make amends for the things done and the things said. And I look over to you, Sebastian. I say, Sebastian, do you have anything to say?
His name is Samuel.
Oh, Samuel, I'm sorry. I was reading the damn Samuel.
Sebastian's his actual name.
Yeah, like I thought he changed it on Discord.
It's Sebastian from Little Mermaid, and gonna sing Under the Sea.
Oh wait, I wouldn't have called you Samuel. I would have said Mr. Dinklage. I call you Mr. Dinklage.
I think that Emmett here would be a fantastic choice for a lawman. He does seem like an upstanding citizen. However, while you clearly have experience in ruling, I do not believe Her Highness does. And I think at this point she would be a poor choice to rule this town.
I nod. I say I will take it into consideration. I say when the time comes, we will figure out what we will do with the office of mayor. I say for now, I say we have 2 places to go today.
Tyrion is
smart. I say as far as the 2 places are concerned, the 2 places that we're gonna go see these ruffians as well as the Native American tribe, because I believe they're both on the same route. So we'll see both of them and then we'll head back. If these ruffians want a problem, then we will give it to them. But first, let's talk and find out as much information as we can about what's going on truly inside the town. We need to be well informed when we head back, because there will be some changes. And if anything, we can also get Miss Trump to be like an advisory position to the mayor, like assistant mayor. And we can say that like her experience of being noble could be teaching me along the way.
An excellent suggestion. Young nobility should always learn under the more experienced nobility.
And then she can be under the guise of showing the world, like, look, I can train a savage into being a respectable individual inside of the land. Even if in return, tigers don't change their stripes. I said I can also see that playing off really well, especially based on Miss Trump's attitude. She would probably love to fill that kind of role of basically demoralizing me in front of the world by saying she tamed me. I said I can see that. I said, well, anyway, I said, let's head off. I said, we have a lot to think about.
Archon? Wrong game, Kai. That's Chris's game tomorrow.
So I guess Marcus, we had.
That's the finish game.
I remember where that started because that fucking goddamn band of warlocks in the sewer.
Inserting your fetish.
I had like a group of insane warlocks, and one of them, like, I gave them all kind of like quirks, like based around their powers, and one of them was just an asshole. And one of the things he did was he teleported up to a character and then cast prestidigitation, and made it look like one of the players soiled themselves, and then teleported away.
He was subsequently murdered for this.
He was, but it was the campiest fucking fight ever.
Oh my
It was
god.
super funny.
Especially when one of them got this bright idea to blow up the party, and to do that, he was going to drop a spell on top of himself.
What the fuck?
He wanted to murder the party.
In their defense, all those were clerics of the Great Old Ones, so they were pre-mad.
Pretty mad.
Yeah, it's just I decided that like each of them had like they all had powers and they were all gonna use them in very specific ways. One of them was a puppet master and he was gonna start casting control spells on his own fucking allies
Oh my god.
and make them do funny dances.
Now, in regards to this meeting,
Mhm.
shall I position myself in a Overwatch, so to speak? Or
I would
shall
assume
ride
yes.
alongside?
That would
assume
help.
yes.
That would help.
Just in case they do get finicky and from eyes up high would be a better position for you to sit in, so at least you can see if anybody's coming behind us, or if it's some form of trap laid await, you might be able to see it coming.
Very well. Let us ride.
So Marcus, we get back on the trail to head to the camp.
Yeah, you guys are nearing them. Well, you guys are already at the mountains. You take a look upwards. You're not quite exactly sure of their location.
I will dismount here. Give me a few minutes to head out ahead of you, I assume.
Okay.
Marcus, should I roll concealment and stealth at this point, or?
No, since nobody's actively looking for you. But
Okay.
what I'm going for is you guys can either, if you have navigation, that's fine, or perception.
I have perception.
Let's just all fail again and...
Well, that's the thing, that
eh?
perception is always used for everything.
God damn.
Sam knows the way.
Here comes the fail.
I mean, I
Oh,
guess
hell.
I could ask you
What
guys
the
like
fuck?
outdoor survival to figure out which would be the best place to hide out.
Well, I passed my perception check.
But
Incredible.
So
This is
did
the
I.
first time ever.
the perception is...
Sadness.
Tragic.
Hello, sadness, my old friend.
Anyway, yeah, but, so yeah, you guys are traveling across the mountains. It's a little rough terrain. I don't think anybody except Paishan has traveled through mountains.
Poor Scout.
And after a little bit of traveling in the mountains, you see a small white Oh, not white, but you see some black smoke coming from a certain place in the mountains.
Okay. So, I kind of point upwards. I say, I think they're over there. I said, if we hustle on foot, we won't spook them.
Like, alright.
So I kind of hitch my horse against the tree and then
I do the same.
head up the mountain on foot, so we don't scare them away. Because if they hear loud horses running up a mountain, it
Yeah.
might spook them.
I got my hand around my my hatchet, my axe, just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw both my weapons, but holding down basically.
Lumbering bear right behind them.
I can quick draw it. That's why I don't need to have it exactly.
I cannot quick draw. That's why I drew it now.
Yeah,
So-
I can't. So I'm just like, I just got my hand near it. I was like,
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't noticing black smoke be a relatively easy test?
I would
Yeah.
think so, especially on a mountain.
less trees.
Marcus?
Huh?
He's asking, wouldn't noticing black smoke upon a mountain be an easy check?
Well, you would have had a bonus, but since everybody made it, I don't
I
think.
didn't make it. I failed, and then I used a fate point to roll again.
Yeah, that
If you
would have
recall-
been
if you
a
recall,
plus
he did
10 if that would have mattered.
No.
No, it wouldn't. But yeah,
It could be white smoke too, actually. Let me see. Since it's campfire smoke. It's blackish, yeah. They're not exactly waiting for anybody to come after them. So you guys are going up the hill and until you see this little clearing up ahead and you take a look, and those who rolled perception and made it, you see a small little camp up a little like this uphill part. Let me put you on the map. Of course the map has erased the stuff that I had on it. Of course.
Of course.
Oh well, it doesn't take too long to add a couple of tents. And a fire pit. Oh, is this a fire pit? That's a table.
5 bit.
A fire pit.
5 bit. They're just burning tables in the center of the.
Oh yeah, you never heard of a table?
You've never
Yeah,
heard
burning
of table pit.
Of
Table
a table pit? You see, I failed to mention to you guys, but this is a wrestling campaign now, and this is a fire table match.
Fire table match. GG.
This is fuck is it? This is a Lucy Bagwell tied on top of a forklift match.
Anyway, you can all put your, well, except for, obviously,
Obviously.
Carly.
Yeah, obviously she's here too.
All of a sudden, she comes.
I have the 3.5 spell extra planar travel. She came here through the cosmic caravan.
Alright, let me quickly find a few tokens. These are gonna be huge. Yeah, that's fine.
Hello, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, what are you doing here?
I know nothing, guys.
We know, Marcus, we know.
Hello, General E. Lee.
General E. Lee. We're George Washington now.
Let's.
We're GW.
I don't need actually that many tokens for them. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters a little, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, I need to give them this guy at least.
Hello, French Von Erich.
A lot of blood in this shirt.
Sir, you seem to have something in your face.
What is that? My fist.
Ugliness. Well, you see Emmett run over there and punch them all out.
Boom, boom, boom. Smash for
Stunlock
corporation. And what do they call it? The Jackson 5?
Jackson 5. Or the Jackson Boys.
But there's only 4 of them.
Oh my god, there's clones.
The Jackson 5, but there's only 4 of them.
So yeah, you see the campfire up the little hill up there. And you see the smoke. You can't see quite clearly the guys sitting at the camp, but you have a vague idea that they're there.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up this ladder. You can get it right here, basically.
Okay. So you're not
Can we
getting...
talk about a plan first?
Oh yeah, sure. I thought we was gonna go talk to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you wanted me in a position to where I
Oh
can
yeah,
do
yeah,
Overwatch
yeah.
and such.
So,
So
why
then
don't
you need to make some stealth rolls and shit. Get
Yeah.
prepared.
You make your stealth rolls.
Right. And yeah, but if you all stay up against that wall, I'll let you know when I'm up there and
Okay.
safely. So, Marcus, my idea is to
It looks as though Marcus has finally managed to have a situation where the bear can't get to them.
Yes! Victory!
And this
Unless
is the
the-
part where Dinklage reveals that during the course of the entire week, he's been training the bear to climb ladders.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Little did you
I
know.
got it. Chris, hold on.
Have you seen how well bears can climb?
His scales
Yeah.
near surface.
Alright, so
You haven't lived until you've seen a bear on a tree.
There was
You know,
actually this... Hold on, I need to find this video now. There was this guy on the forest, and he was taking a live footage, and all of a sudden, like, a bear just climbs up to him, and he's like, "Holy shit!"
There was you know, it's funny. I would.
Oh
you
shit,
would
bears
think
can actually
that-
climb trees? What the fuck?
Yeah,
You would.
Yeah,
you
they
would
you
climb
know that,
really
huh?
well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you
What
would
the
think that
hell?
the bear would have scale sheer surface trained. Because bears
Yeah.
can climb
Like-
trees.
Just
well, it's not a sheer surface. It's got handholds and footholds.
take a look at that video. It's like skip to
Bears are
around
extremely good climbers.
So, anyways,
30 seconds or so.
Marcus, what I want to do is I want to stealth along this wall and try to find another way up here without utilizing this ladder. So, like south of this map.
Okay. So go ahead. Those who are trying to be sneaky.
And I want to suggest to everyone stay up against this wall.
Right now, they're still completely unaware of you.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was like standing on some sort of platform and a bear just started climbing me up and got like right up to my face, I'd probably just look at it and say, "Do you want a cookie or something?"
I mean, just take a look how fast that thing goes.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, if I just saw a bear do that, like while I'm standing on like some sort of platform, I'd just sit there in stark fear before just muttering out, "You want a cookie?"
So
You like
said
the,
you want us to roll the stealth checks?
Sure, go ahead.
Any bonus?
Are you standing still?
No, but they have a penalty against you. Since it's an opposed.
Fate.
Waiting on that fate.
God damn it.
You are the least stealthiest human being I have ever seen. It's quite something.
See, the third one would have made it.
No, actually,
Yeah.
it didn't. And, yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
He's giving you like some hidden bonus.
Well, it's, let's see, how badly did you fail? That's 93 against 41, so... Yeah, 5 degrees, I believe, too. Yes.
So as we're like just sitting here patiently watching Baishan as he's trying to get in position, we just see him go up the ladder and like...
Well, no, I'm still taking
Well,
the same
I gotta see if they spot him
once-
beforehand. Even before he
once
gets...
I'm still following the same path, but then once
Yeah,
I got
I'm
the
just
altitude, they
checking
would've
where
noticed.
are they gonna even, so against int. So there's 3 of them outside there.
Because basically what my plan was is to crouch down here and lean over the edge and give him a wave. You know, hey guys, I'm up here now.
Okay, let's see. One of them.
That's why I wanted to go south of
is-
the map where the elevation might change and I might
If you
find
do that,
ways up.
have perception trained. He doesn't have perception trained. So 72. Perception is a basic skill. So he failed with 6 degrees. So they haven't spotted you yet. He failed with 5 degrees. And the last guy, who actually does have perception and has a chance to get against you. Let's see. Drum roll. He rolled like a god. 28. So I believe your path was from like following the edge here.
All of the edge, all the way south of the map until I found a point of elevation to where I could actually climb up it and then walk back up,
So
stopping.
you're kind of going around there. As what is the rest of the party doing down there in the meanwhile?
Waiting for him to basically be
I-
stealthy.
I was hoping that they would be
We haven't
lined up
seen
here.
it happen yet.
I was hoping they'd line up here.
Okay, are you lined up there?
Yeah. Suppose so.
But I do kind of agree that the bear should have scale sheer surface. Trained.
And what do we learn? Games Workshop is a bunch of cunts who don't know shit.
Shots fired, Games Workshop.
I mean, they did just come out with new Space Marines that, you know, after years of saying no one can make more Space Marines.
Ah, yes.
Yo, dog, I heard
Right.
you like Space Marines.
Here's some Primera Space Marines.
Oh, so I put in some Space Marines inside of your Space Marines. I mean, what?
We call them Spasma Marines.
Common orc. Yeah, no, you're not gonna be fighting an orc. Oh, well, whatever. So yeah, as you're around there, you hear as you're like moving about, you hear like, what was that? And you have a moment to react.
Who, us?
You have a moment to react.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hey. Because, you know, we would be up here, I would be walking kind of down here, I guess.
You guys just ignore Baishin's attempts to stealth?
Well, no, he waved us over, didn't he?
We're serving as distraction. As I get since his attempts at being stealthy has gotten him spotted. We're serving as damage control by being
Hold
distraction.
on. Since you guys were still over here, since you just said it. You were along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of a sudden up there, you hear like, what was that? And the two others are like, wait, what? What was what? Hold
I'm gonna
on,
freeze him
guys.
back against the wall.
I'm gonna check it out. Sit tight. As Baishan, you're hearing like walking up above you. What are you doing, Baishan?
Well, I'm going to stay real close to the wall and get over here and I guess attempt another concealment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you
Now-
you can have another attempt at this. Alright, here we go.
All right. As I see the guy kind of like walking towards the direction of Baishan, I just come out like from like the bottom ridge and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Well, okay.
Basically,
As
trying
he
to
comes
distract
over
them.
there, he's just about to like spot Baishan back there, but then you like pipe up and he's like, huh?
Like basically just trying to distract them.
Yeah, I'd say, who's in charge of this camp?
Who the heck are ya?
I'd say, my name is Mr. Kane. Say, I'm a businessman from Strawberry.
A businessman, huh?
I'd say, yes, indeed.
What are you doing up this hill, Mr. Kane?
I said, actually, I was looking for you boys. I said, you wouldn't happen to be the Jackson 5, would you?
No, we're the Mary Poppins, you know.
I'd say, well, leave it the same. He said, I have a business opportunity for you. I said, you mind if me and my boys here come up and talk to you?
I don't know what you heard about us, but you know that we're criminals.
Like, I
I
got
look
the
up-
smiles.
I heard a lot of stories about you boys. I heard some stories that you were criminals.
Yep.
I also heard some stories that one of you has got a fascination with eagles. And ain't that precious? I just wanted to know why everyone seems to believe that you turned to crime. What'd you do? If you don't
Oh,
mind me prying.
he kinda chuckles at you and it's like, oh, you haven't heard how we're notorious criminals according to Sam Cooper, the Oh, and so great. Savior of the town.
Listen, me and Sam go way back, and I know, quite frankly, from experience, that anything he says, or anything positive that anybody says about him, is, well, horseshit. To be honest. To just be abundantly clear. Now, everybody at that town seems to have real fond memories of y'all, and I'd just like to know exactly what's going on. What actually happened? If you would indulge me.
Tell you what, roll me like charm just in general. Either of you, Rika or...
Okay. Streetwise apply?
They say that they are
That's in
criminals.
city situations, right?
No. Streetwise is when dealing with criminals.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. In
Or like
that
criminal
case, technically they could be classified as criminals, but they haven't done anything really.
Here's the thing, it's if you want to or not. Oh my god, what the fuck? Look at that shit.
Oh shit, I don't even need to roll.
Well now,
But
it's
I got near success too.
it's a
How
little
better than you?
it's a little
That's
hard to
great.
talk to you while you're down there.
Yep.
Come on up, it's quite cold. Enjoy our campfire.
I come up the ladder.
Not combat music.
As they ambush us.
All of a sudden they pull out guns and start shooting you. Yeah, no.
Well, we've learned that Emmett has been shot before and it did not work.
But you see that out of the tents, you see like a couple of extra of their, well, since they're all brothers, they kind of look all the same. The one time that using clones is completely viable. Well, we don't have cheers for you, but this guy over
That's
here
fine.
with the bloody shirt comes up to you and is like, well, man, and he presents himself, and you look at him, and he's wearing quite fine clothing, even though it's still kind of covered in blood.
Okay. I say, pleasure to meet you. I say, Mr. Kane. I said, I just wanted to chat with you guys. I wanted to find out what happened, what truly happened in Strawberry. And if you guys are as bad as they say you are, then I'm very interested in meeting with you guys. Because I have big plans for the city. And I can use strong men. So that's the first. Let me hear your story.
This music's just way too heroic for you guys. For this situation, let's see. Real names. These guys don't really have any names. Since they started out as a random encounter. The name's Reese.
Oh, nice to meet you, Reese.
The eldest of the Jackson boys here. There's Billy, there's August, and there's the youngest of us, Earl, over there, carving his bald eagle.
I heard about you and them eagles, Earl.
He's been quite sad ever since he lost his loved pistol that he bought way back. We had to hit it in a tree stump.
We've never seen such a pistol. I mean, what?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, but yeah, I said...
Seriously, who the fuck is watching kids' cartoons in the background?
That's my daughter. She's sitting on my lap. I'm sorry. I turned it down some. Yeah, she's watching kid cartoons because she's sitting in here.
Oh, okay. It's been kind of distracting for a second. But okay, that's cool.
Anyways, continue.
Oh yeah, it was completely... So, what you doing out here?
Well, we're
Unless
looking
you're
for-
after our bounties, which in case, well...
I'm not after you, bounties.
Really now?
I asked you a question.
What did you ask? I completely forgot.
I asked you what really happened back at Strawberry that caused you guys to all leave.
It started out as a simple disagreement between us and Sam and the mayor of this town, how the town should be ran. But then it turned into a disagreement. It turned into a fight, which turned into this, and he shows his arm and leg, which has a bullet hole in them, and that turned into a gunfight. And in that gunfight, well, Billy over there accidentally shot up, well, killed somebody.
What was this disagreement over exactly?
Well, Jay was going a way that,
Alright, can you guys still hear it?
no.
Nope.
Okay, cool. I gave her headphones. Alright.
Well, you see, we disagreed with the mayor that he should own all of the town, and we were on the opinion that it should be shared with the people. But as the old man is, he's quite greedy and wants to own everything.
So I've noticed.
And I assume you guys had a problem with that and a fight ensued?
Well, it started out as a few harsh words here and there, until a punch was thrown. And, like I said, that turned into a gunfight. Well, not a gunfight, but a few shots.
I see. Well,
So a gunfight.
a gunfight. I'd say, well, I'm looking for more individuals such as yourselves that to grow into my little thing, my little family. I said we're growing. I said we own property, and we're planning on getting rid of, people that stand in our way.
Well, that ain't our life anymore.
I said, would you rather here live in tents, or be in a town where you can have all of the drinks you want, where you don't have to worry about individuals throwing you out or shooting at you and your brothers? A place where you can be protected. A place where you can make money.
Well, not sure if you have heard of it, but Mr. J has a connection to the Pinkertons, and we're wanted all over the place. So any connection with us?
Let's see. I look over to Mr. Walter, kind of like gearing, try to hear your opinion.
I look over at him and I'm like, well, here's the way I see it. Myself and my compatriot right here, we're not so different from the group of y'all, especially in that wanted category.
Oh,
We've all done some things. Some things we've come to regret. Some things we've learned to live with.
well, normally we would be trying to take you in.
And normally I'd be trying to take you in, considering that I'm one of the deputies of that town.
Oh.
As I'm like legitimately just like looking at him as like, now we could sit here and talk all day about the philosophy of that and try and arrest each other, as much good as it would do anyone in that situation. But right now, we have a chance to do right by this town. Do right for the people there. There's not going to be a single person in that town that's going to be safe until that family's dealt with. If they aren't trying to buy up every location from that saloon to that Steelport Industries, they're doing wrong to men like that Undertaker. Gary, was it?
Oh, Old Man Gary?
They were charging outlandish rent to try and get him to lose his house. Even fired him from his job as the Undertaker.
Oh yes, we knew about the firing, but I never thought...
They charged him $500 for rent for that damn shack of his. They're trying to push everyone out of town, as far as I could see. Avoiding.
Oops.
Well, we gave him a new place to live, and also cleared his bounty. So you know
That is true.
we did right by that man.
Trump, the devil you know.
Yep.
So, I say, so gentlemen, it looks like you guys have a choice. I say, just like every other person that had a choice along the lines. I said, will you join us? Will you join our little family? Grow with us. Earn money.
Well,
Solidify your spot.
Technically, yes, we're criminals, but we'd rather not, honestly.
And I look over and I said, what about you boys? So, like, he said no, but I'm asking everybody independently. I said, do you all want to live? Yeah, I know they're all brothers, but like,
I'm just
do you all want to live on the mountain?
Let's
You
see.
know?
Does any single one of them... This guy, since he's the eldest, he said straight up no. The youngest one would also say no.
I'm looking at the eldest, and I'm like, this is not just a chance for you to make a little money and get out of this mountain. It's a chance for you to do right by the town. To do right for the people there that you so desperately tried to help to begin with.
Honestly, I would like to just go into the mayor's office and slap him in the face, but that's far as I would go about it.
Do you know a man by the name of Ronan Hansen?
Ronan? You mean the criminal?
Let me tell you something. That Ronan Hansen fella, he's been paying people to hit caravans owned by that by the steel industries.
Oh, yes.
There was an attack this morning, and a lot of people ended up dying. I went and told the sheriff, and he was turning a blind eye to it. Tried to pretend like the damn thing didn't even happen. That whole town would do a whole lot better if they weren't there anymore.
True. They would send just men from Blackwater to take their place, but it is better what they have currently.
I say, hear me out, right, Mr. Jackson? This here's we're going to have a new sheriff, and I was planning on making Mr. Walter the sheriff of the town. He's going to need more deputies, more capable people that actually care.
That is
about
not how the system works. Either one of the veteran, older deputies become one, or the state sends a new one from Blackwater. Or maybe even Saint Denis.
That's fine. I say, but the mayor will write that he will elect him as the new sheriff of the town. And he will need more deputies, in which he can deputize you guys. You guys will be on payroll. You'll be able to protect the town, as well as the interests of our family. And you guys will no longer be seen as criminals, but as heroes. The heroes who stopped the tyranny, the robbery, the rape, the murder inside Strawberry.
The rape and the murder, even though none of those has happened yet.
The character's that good. Bro, the character's that good. You know, he sees the future.
Racketeering, yes. Extortion, yes.
Rape, murder, check.
But murder,
Horse stealing,
rape,
check.
nope.
I say, so what do you say, Mr. Jackson? And may I make a charm check? I will take, difficulty if need be.
Sure. Roll me charm.
Hey, wish me luck, boys. All right, so what's the difficulty?
Straight up, I guess.
Straight
Because they're a little, they don't really want themselves to get involved with this anymore. But what you're saying is actually making a lot of sense to them. But they're like, tell you what, we can help you out with this situation. But we're still gonna be wanted men, so we'll do this one thing for you.
I say, it's cool. I say, we have to make one more stop before we head back into town. We're gonna go visit some wildlings. I say, feel free to join us. I said, do you have horses?
Oh, we have them over there, but we're gonna make ready. We'll send our youngest there in the town. He's not wanted.
I say, okay, cool. Tell him to be careful and wait for our signal before things get crazy.
Right.
And I shake his hand. And I say, welcome to the family.
He kind of chuckles to himself.
And I say, Mr. Walter, I believe we have one more stop.
And we do.
As I start to walk away.
Yeah. Encounter avoided.
Diplomatically.
Diplomatically, boys. Should have been the president. All right, here we
what
go.
are you talking about?
And at that point, I'll walk
Where's the
forward.
part where you pull out the Gatling gun and mow them down?
And wrote him down.
Well, Marcus, you wouldn't give me a Gatling gun.
At this
If we
point,
had
I'll
a
stand
Gatling
up
gun,
and
we
walk
may have
forward.
used it.
Instead, I just got myself a best craftsmanship axe. I'm fine with that.
So, the next stop, Marcus, we're headed to the wildlings and Mr. Red Bull.
Okay.
Baishan, I'm definitely going to need you by my side for this one.
Let's see, that's gonna take a long travel, so...
I thought it was on the same route.
Definitely not. That's like
No?
a day's travel.
Alright, so we need to hurry up and haul ass.
Even with horses, it's all the way up. Actually, you don't even know where they are at.
We have a vague idea.
No, because remember we found
Wanted
tracks.
poster.
Remember on the way down here we found tracks that led in their direction by the stable. Remember?
We also saw the the wanted poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the water poster in the general
Yeah,
area
you
too.
did have the wanted poster which said that the Hanging Dog Ranch is being raided by them.
Yep. So at least we have a generalized direction.
When we-
So,
when we
technically,
first saw
yes.
that wanted, when we saw that wanted poster, it was here.
But I'm down to
Then there
vote
was a
to.
road split here that told
Yeah,
going this direction
yeah.
lead to them. So there's
But
somewhere
yeah,
here.
you
If we're on
never
this mountain, all
found
we gotta do is
any
head
of their
north.
tracks or anything like that. You just found a wanted poster.
Yeah. But if we're on this mountain, all we have to do is head north. We can,
Yeah, you can
Click.
definitely
Going back to
head
the road.
north.
But yeah, I'm down to fast travel to find them, and you can just roll encounters if we get any,
Yeah, I'm just checking out if there's anything.
just to save time for everybody, or like the travel time or whatever.
I mean, in the meanwhile, I guess we could transition over to what's Curly doing.
Yep.
But really quickly, let's see. Oh, look at that! It started to get cold again. Everybody has to roll me
God
toughness.
damn it!
Have to roll you what now?
Toughness.
Alright.
Fucking hey. I failed this one.
I succeed! I am gonna
course
go
I do.
pee now, though.
Any bonus because I actually have something that protects me from the cold.
Sure, 10. 10 plus 10
so-
if you have like warm clothes, like a winter jacket or.
So success.
I'll spend
no,
my
that was
last fate
strength.
point to succeed that.
And if you failed the toughness check, you'll get a -10 to future toughness and athletics checks. The bear does not need to make any because bear, well, it has plus infinite against gold. To be fair, what kind of a bear was it? Would it be in, what do you call it? Winter sleep? Or whatever it's called?
Alright, I'm back.
Hibernating.
Hibernating?
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back from my bathroom trip. I feel about 9 times more agile.
Well, both species of American bear do hibernate. The length of that hibernation differs based off of region. It's based on the temperature. So, if he hasn't eaten
Small
enough
correction.
to
Small correction.
actually
Bears
go
hibernate if you allow them to.
Exactly. I was getting to that. I was talking naturally. If a bear hasn't eaten enough to go into hibernation, it won't. It'll continue trying to find food until it gets the weight that it needs to survive.
Okay.
Also, if you constantly interrupt its hibernation, it can't go to sleep. So,
It's quite common for dancing bears to never have hibernated.
Okay. Let's just...
They are kept slim with a combination of bulimia and, laxatives.
So you're telling me that me and Dinklage are the only motherfuckers that passed that goddamn
No. I
did.
passed. Yeah, I rolled strength, but like it's almost the same. Like it's only missing by 1. I would have still passed the check with the second.
Okay.
Because I didn't consider my clothing, but it's fine.
Yeah, if you have any kind of winter clothing, if you bought any, you do have a +10.
I did not, but I passed nonetheless.
So those who bought themselves a little winterized clothing, you're fine. But just before we go into Coralie's little thing,
You go on TV.
I'm just gonna quickly do this little scene. As you're walking across the road, you stumble across this little lovely scene.
Looks quite gruesome.
Okay, I'm back. What I miss?
We stumbled upon a gruesome scene.
Seem to be Native American like killing, or
You're not quite sure.
what am I looking at?
There's 2 wagons, and surrounding it is dead horses and dead people.
Horses and the people with bullets or arrows?
You go closer to their bodies. You take a look at one of their bodies. You're like examining it, and let's see. Do they have?
That one has the
He
sword
has a
in
hole in him, but there doesn't seem to be. Let's see, does any of them have? No, they don't have anything but holes in them, but so you're not quite sure if it's been an arrow or a bullet or what kind of a wound it is.
Does it look like there's like a ripping in the hole instead of just puncture?
I would have to,
right
since none of you are exactly in character knowledgeable about it. I don't think so.
Well, considering that one of our characters uses a bow constantly, they would know.
Fair
from
enough.
ripping
I was
arrows
just
out of
gonna
their bodies.
ask you
Heals,
guys
yeah.
either for a perception or a heal to recognize the type of wound, what it is.
Baishan finally knows something.
I fucking know what it is.
Yeah, Baishan, you instantly know from even with your experience, you like instantly know, oh, these are arrows.
We're on the right trail.
In fact, since you rolled 1, you find people that have their heads well sculpted.
You know, you'd think that'd be the first fucking thing we noticed.
God damn it, Marcus.
Well, since they were under the wagons, no.
I see a man not under any wagon. Right there. I see a man not under any wagon. There. I see a person not under any
Anything
wagon.
that you want to do at the...
Well, I'm going to try to roll
I
a
see the
follow
legs of
trail
the
to
person
see
right
if
now.
I can find out where the path came from and where it leads to. Because they had to attack from somewhere and they had to go somewhere after this. So I'm trying to find that trail.
The trail what's here is so old that most of it has been covered over by the snow. So, unfortunately, far as you know, the trail just goes towards north, which gives you like a general idea, but not like an exact direction. Anything else that you want to do?
Well, I saw some crates. Were they already looted completely, or are there some things left behind?
Tell you what, since you rolled me perception, I did have something inside of them. You find hidden with your perception roll. You find 5 cans of food. Yum yum. Some canned.
I toss it to Emmett because I don't know what it is.
That's like canned beef. There's canned pineapples or whatever.
Again, Chris understands what it is. Baishan does not. Baishan's
Yeah.
never eaten canned food.
So
before.
he's just tossing me canned food, and you just
Just
see me
tossing.
like,
I don't know what this is. Here.
And
I take the can. I just take the canned pineapple and I just open it up and I start eating the pineapple.
and finally you find $5. White man money.
Put that in my pocket.
He knows what that is.
Considering it matches up with the rest of the money I've been collecting, yeah.
Yeah. Let's change a little bit of the song. Let's put in that.
So with that follow trail, can I tell how old the trail is?
Yeah. It's around 4 days old.
This happened 4 days ago. That matches up with when we were passing through this area. No comment from anyone?
That's what I was kind of waiting if somebody wanted to comment.
Alright, well, let's start walking down the trail.
What did he point at exact?
The trail of when they left. I'm telling you, this happened 4 days ago. That matches with when we were in this area.
Yeah, more or less.
It's unfortunate we didn't stumble upon these people. Might have been able to prevent that needless slaughter right there.
Who's to say it was needless? We don't know who these people were.
You know what? Oh.
It should be known that this territory does not belong to anyone other than what's his name? Red Bear? Yeah, Red Bear.
My goodness, West Elizabeth.
I do have to say I have one complaint with Red Dead, and that's making an entire state that you can't go to as Arthur.
Yeah. Enough of that.
Fucking goddamn final countdown.
I know, right? I'm trying to find what I had written down. Sorry, it's taken me a while. There we have. Oh yeah, I can do that with Corey while you're adventuring. So you guys come across the river. Called... I can't actually read what that says. Little Crook, I think. Let me see if the river has frozen over or not. It is. So it's... You take a look at the river and it's frozen and you think it's safe to cross.
Okay. So then I guess we just keep it pushing. Just following Baishan's lead. He seems to know, like, you know, this area pretty well.
That's a lie.
I'm just judging based off the roll. You got a critical one, and then like you passed your follow trail too.
Yep.
Lyshawn finally succeeding.
I think I need to actually open up another notebook here just so I can keep up with the two parties separated.
Don't you know? You always split the party.
I know, right?
Alright, who split up?
Corey's back
Really?
back in town.
So you know, normality as it is.
So it's no, but I don't think. Did you even try an attempt to take her with you?
She seemed busy.
Yep.
And
She
yes,
also mentioned that she didn't want to go shooting nothing. It was very clear in her statement.
that is the Little Creek River.
Yeah, Little
That's the name of
Creek.
that river. Yeah.
I mean, she's got herself a firearm, but I mean, like, her potential capacity for being able to use it is probably slim to none.
Violence is not her forte.
It would be the perception and navigation, which, you know, she has both.
So yeah, we continue following the
Yeah,
trail.
you cross the river, and you, as you're traveling to the side, you see a small cabin. And at this point, you have been traveling for quite a while. And since you guys left the town around, I said 1 p.m. or 3 p.m., I would imagine since traveling through the mountains, it is kind of getting dark.
Okay.
Emmett, I believe you will become sheriff tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. If we are to continue this exploit.
I said, yeah, but I would also believe so. I said because of the because of the distance traveled to get to this tribe. I said we could definitely use the manpower in case things grow out of control inside the city of Strawberry.
So you guys are stopping by?
Yeah, we'll stop by this because like we'll have to rest. We can't ride straight through, right?
Let me just open up this. Okay. So you approach the cabin with a small outdoor toilet and a small fishing dock near it. You see that, like I said, the water was frozen as you passed by, and the boat is pulled up to the land with some gear on it. Whoever is living here looks like he was getting ready to go out and fish. That one time that Coralie would have been interested too.
Yeah, because Coralie likes fishing.
Womp.
And you go up, and you can post your tokens if you want. Actually, I would actually almost prefer that.
Okay.
Thought you were gonna swap forward to what Corley was doing.
I mean, we're doing it in text currently, unless he wants
okay.
to do it in. But
Nah, it's fine as long as you don't get, bipolar.
like, I want her to do something in the meanwhile whilst you guys are doing something. So
I wonder what adventure she's getting off into.
Finding fish bait.
Hey man, teach us how to
Man.
get that fish.
And here we are staring at it.
The odds.
I'm gonna let out a yep.
yep.
I think it was a native call, not just a derelict noise he made, Marcus.
So yeah, you can move around your tokens if you want, and I'll reveal more of the map. There's the little fishing hole that I told you about. And as you're kind of looking around, there's something curious on the ground there. That's blood.
Nope. Keep it moving. Check inside here.
You see the outdoor toilet, and it smells kind of nasty.
Okay, so normal stuff. What about up here?
Yeah, I'm checking this one. Bow drawn.
Walking over by the boat of justice. What do we got inside this boat?
Like I said, some fishing gear. Some baits, some... hold on. From the toilet, you see a trail of blood. If you took a look at the toilet, which you did, you see on the door, you don't really need to roll perception for this, but what looks to be fresh arrow holes. As you're following the trail, you smell some viscera and blood coming from inside.
Yep. I'm gonna just kind of like slowly, like put my foot on the door and kind of kick it open, but not like a hard kick, like one of those slow,
Like I
gun
said,
drawn.
Already opening this door when you checked the other room.
Oh, you was? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I put my token there. I was waiting for him to show me what's up.
Oh, okay. So then you would have opened it way before me then.
Exactly.
Cool. But I'm with you though. You know what I mean?
And then
Yeah,
Emma's just over
you
here.
opened up that one, noticed nothing's in there, walked over to me.
Yep, you got it.
So yeah, you see this like lovely little living room, but it just smells disgusting.
Probably decomposing whatever's in here.
And you see like a small little room off there and a small little room off there.
Opening up this door.
Yeah, you open up the door. Hold on, I'll get back to you, Corey. Just in a second, I need to first describe this situation. That is the wrong text that I have up. Thank you, me. You open up the bedroom. First, I'll reveal that and describe the little scene to you. You see a body hanging upside down, its flesh carved out completely. Some of its meat has been taken out, and the eyes have been popped out. The head is sculpted completely, like just completely taken. Roll me willpower. Because this scene is freaking disgusting. It horrifies you. Okay. Congratulations, we have our first insanity point.
Also, your character would be stunned.
Jesus fuck. Family is fucking exhausting.
So I would look inside. Do I see the same thing?
Yeah. You would also technically have to roll me willpower.
Fearless.
Oh, you do?
I am.
Nice. How do you have that? Oh, yeah.
Yep. And I would just, walk past the body, check this drawer here, and basically like look around the room.
Yeah, you can
Badass
definitely,
shit.
if you're really keen-eyed, you might see a few secrets in the map. Or you can roll me perception and be lazy about it.
Well,
I'm like, it's funny. So good old
got something
Walter,
here.
as he's been walking around, he just saw like the blood. He's just like, well, someone died here.
Yep. So I see over here we have something right here.
Yep.
I'm just thinking to myself.
There are
what?
3 beds, only 1 body, so that means there were 2 other people living here.
Actually, well, there we go.
This is only 1 bed.
There's only one bed.
Oh, only
Yeah.
1 bed. Oh, okay. So what is this right here?
So, yeah, you take a look under that pillow, and
What do I see?
not sure if you
The
can
gun.
see that.
That's a gun. It's a sawed-off shotgun,
Sawed-off
actually.
Yeah, I pick it up.
Yeah, actually, if you could move your body, you could actually spot the little things better. There you go. Yeah, there's maybe something in the drawer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put my character over there first, because that was the first thing I noticed.
I thought you might have not seen that first.
No. I saw that first.
But,
I started to pick there, and then I saw the pillow.
You take it, take a look at it, and it's a dagger with some interesting carvings on it.
What type of carving?
It's you're not quite certain, but they look native.
This man here is not Native American, right?
No.
Okay. I grabbed the dagger. I grabbed the shotgun. I let everybody know what I found.
You find a few leftover arrows.
Grab those from my shop.
A inky blanket that smells
Like smallpox.
interesting.
I'm
You're
good.
not
I don't- I
quite
leave that
sure
blanket.
what it smells like, but it's it's off to you. You're not quite sure what it is, but you don't really want to touch that blanket.
Yeah, I leave that blanket alone. I grab the knife, the arrows, and the shotgun.
Yeah, and that is indeed a shot of shotgun. Like, actually shot of shotgun from my stated out stuff.
And yeah, I grab that stuff and then I head out. Yeah, I'm like, all right, gentlemen.
Box.
Smells like smallpox. I say, yo, we got a shotgun. I hand Baishan the arrows, and I said, we got this cool looking knife.
May I see the blade?
Yep.
And also, I'm checking this room.
Eamon is just like
Since you do have some
putting the fishing rod in the bait bag in his little sling bag.
Yeah. When you, by the way, Emmett turn back, you do see finally that thing over by the tree.
After I see that, I set my sling bag down in the little boat, and I run over. Because I would have to take it off to put the stuff in the fucking bag.
Yeah, it's a Native American that you take a look at him and you're quite certain that he's dead.
What does it look like caused his death?
He has a few holes on him, but you see that he has managed to drag himself here. So you would assume maybe that he bled out?
Well, I don't see any blood in the snow.
Well,
Besides what's around him.
hold
So he
on.
couldn't have dragged
Fine.
himself. He was bleeding. Making the GM work.
Woohoo.
There you go. Have fun.
I pointed out a plot inconsistency.
Master
Forgot
level.
to try just at it last time. Well, when I made this map. The dagger.
Does John Goodhorse have anything on him?
It is a ceremonial dagger.
Does John Goodhorse have anything on him?
No. Unless you want his clothes.
Well, no,
Clothes,
I don't want
boots, and motorcycle.
The dagger. It is good
walk
quality.
Back over to the boat. I walk back over to the boat and I grab my sling bag.
Yeah, that's all. The knife is good quality. It has some carvings on it.
Are you hiding something right here? We're
Uh,
right there.
More of the toilet. Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's why it was
I would like
quiet.
to. I would like to say something loud enough in, like, Native American. Basically, like, is anybody out here? Kind of indicate that, like, I'm one of them.
That's kind of what I did with the whole yip.
Yeah,
There
that's
was
the
no
whole
answer.
thing. I didn't respond to that because you don't hear any response.
Cool. So,
It seems that
at least we know we're getting close.
Yeah.
So, like, how old is this, like, like the body? Is it already decaying?
It
fresh?
looks best your estimates, maybe few days old. You're not quite certain.
Okay. Yeah. You should be pretty good.
think that would about cover our expedition into this house, Marcus.
Yeah.
Where is Dinklage at this period of time? What is he up to? What is he doing?
He's probably just following you guys.
Where?
Yup.
Where's he hiding at?
Dinklage!
Unless you want to try and like interact with him.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there's his bear. Yeah, I didn't see him on the map. I was just like, where is he? Is he
I was
using
like,
his
Dinklage,
dwarf
you want a shotgun?
powers? He's using his dwarf powers to hide from us. Goddamn mages.
My lord, I have had not much use for firearms. A trusty
I know.
sword would serve me much more.
I said, fair enough. I said, it's a bloody mess in there, so if you're pretty squeamish, I wouldn't check out that room inside this place.
I am not exactly a stranger to well, to unfortunate side.
But yeah, the problem that you were facing was it was night. So shall you rest in this place that smells like viscera? I mean, the blood is kind of starting to dry up. Well, no. Well, yeah. Now that I think about it more.
Did I find anything in that other room?
And like, aside from normal supplies.
Well,
I mean, if
supplies
you're
included.
interested, there's a small supplies of like spices. Like you find a small little bag of salt, some sugar,
I will take that bag of salt.
some sugar. There's like random set of like spices. There's forks, there's spoons, there's bowls.
I'm not worried about all that. Salt is needed because I'm a tanner, so
There's like a set of clothes, if you're interested in those.
I'll take the set of clothes.
There's a small little butcher's table over there with a couple of fish and a meat cleaver.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
There's a small little dinner set. There's a little fireplace with firewood. There's a little toilet over here with one of those carts filled with poop.
I'll get a fire going.
Yeah. You guys gonna rest here?
Makes sense too.
As we get the dead body out.
Yeah, you guys probably first take the dead body. Are you gonna give him like a burial or just leave him outside?
Well, you can give him a burial if you have a spade. Or, well, there's a conveniently nice river right there.
Just throw him there. Fair enough, I guess.
No, we set the boat on fire and push it out with him in it.
Into the frozen river.
Viking funeral. Come on now. What's the consensus on that? Is there like a shovel?
Yeah, there would be a shovel.
Okay, then we can dig him a grave.
There's definitely a shit shovel.
Well, I can use the shit shovel.
There's the poop knife.
I'm not digging it with the poop knife. I'll dig it with the shit shovel.
You ever guys heard of that story?
No.
It's a disgusting story. I'm not gonna
How
tell
about I
it
tell
here.
you the story of the toilet pizza?
Oh, God damn it, I've forgotten about that.
So, let me see what Corey said first. Ah, yeah.
Corley is doing Corley things.
Yeah, they're trying to focus on two parties technically is But yes, you managed to... Let me actually see if anything happens during the night. I think we can still play quite a while. I'm not at least tired of this session yet. Okay, yep. You guys rest for the night and start heading out in the morning, I would assume.
Yep.
Let me just reveal some of the map first. As per somebody's request.
Thank you very much.
So you travel for an hour or so. And you approach quite a big ranch, as in the distance you see a small firefight between some Indians on horses and some ranch hands. The fight ensues really is going on. You can intervene, or
I'm going to race on ahead, letting out yips, and start aiming at some ranch hands.
Onward to glory!
just realized that I don't have a battle map for this. I just have the little general like what the ranch looks like.
Just grab a generic location.
The Native Americans attacking the ranch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would side with the Native Americans. So, because we're trying to get them on our side. So fuck these ranch hands. We probably get some horses out of this. If you do not want to roll combat, if we outnumber them, we can just say we won. It also saves time for everybody, so we can regroup with the unit. Because I know working with two different groups can be a little bit of a hassle. Or I'm willing to fast forward. You know what I mean? Like the combat
we
part,
can have combat. I think we could
Okay.
enjoy a little combat. We'll do this, and like at some point we'll call it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how Emmett would feel about just flat out attacking random fucking ranchers.
Yeah, you guys approach and you see the... like I said, the Indians, you see Baishan just take up, I think he's on a horse? Yeah.
Yep.
Just rush in. How do you guys react to, like, how does Samuel and Emmett react to this, and Rika, I guess?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
So, I'm going to attack these ranchers because my character understands that we need to recruit these Native Americans. You know what I mean? So, my character is very indifferent when it comes to violence. It's either in his perspective or it's not. You know what I mean? Obviously, Baishan is going in. Baishan is family. I'm going to protect family. Obviously, we need the Native Americans' approval to get them to join us. So, the most obvious choice for my character would be to join in. He wouldn't even think about it. It would be like instantaneous. Especially because we now have a member of, the family fighting on one side. For Rika, it's a no-brainer.
So it's really up to what Emmett and...
Yeah, what Emmett and Sebastian feel about it.
Alright, what does
Samuel.
what does Samuel Dinklage do, out of curiosity?
That's a harsh one.
This free...
Yeah, no, because I was thinking about it too. I was like, fuck.
I think his first inclination would be to charge the Indians.
Yeah, but Baishan has already run ahead, and you realize, we'd see him assisting the Indians.
I'll put in the initiative thing, so you guys can already roll it. Because either way, you guys are gonna be fighting here, I guess.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll leave it up to to a willpower check. If I succeed, he'll put his feelings about hurting the ranch hands aside. Nope. You don't want to hurt the ranch hands.
Doesn't want to? Okay. Whatever.
You know, I've seen people splitting the party before,
But
not
splitting from the
usually by
party
fighting different
inside
sides
of
of a
the...
combat.
Oh no, I don't think he's good. He's not gonna fight the Indians.
He's not going to join, is what he's saying. I think that's
You know
what he's saying.
here's what I am gonna do. I'm going to try and intimidate the remaining ranch hands into running away. Since
You
we're
can do
kind of
that too.
coming in.
There's other ways to win this battle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take advantage of my intimidate to defuse the situation with the ranch hands. Since we're all
That's
on
very
horseback
Arthur
and
Morgan
whatnot.
of you, Mr. Walter.
Yeah. Seeing as how I don't want to hurt them.
Is every...
If I would have succeeded on the willpower check, I would have immediately rode over there and started fighting them, and then I would have felt real bad about it.
Rika is missing from the initiative.
Alright,
funny.
Marcus, do I scare the shit out of all of them?
Hold on, let me
They're running
actually
away.
initiate the combat.
Got like 7 degrees of success? What the fuck?
Yeah. It's the one thing that I'm spectacular at.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative. Oh, shit.
Let me roll
Yeah,
initiative as
I
well,
meant to roll initiative before you roll intimidate, please.
Oh, it's too late.
Technically, they are unaware of you.
30.
Actually, let me see if they are.
52.
And how
Oh, shit, I
fast is
forgot.
the
I gotta
horse?
select a token.
Oh no.
Let's select-
Oh no. My roll 20 is fucking up, so give me like...
There you go.
Okay, there we go. These guys are... those. So let's see, their initiative is... Oh, they're pretty slow. There is quite a bit of combatants in this game battle, so should I just add 1 initiative for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't have to concentrate
It
in
is,
so many damn things.
A horse's half move is 8 squares. So a charge or a full move would be 16.
Let's see. What would be...
A horse is quite fast.
Okay. And this is it for the Indians. So yeah, Rika, you saw off Bison rush off first into the battle.
So would I be further down already then, since I rushed up?
Yeah, I would give you like a single move, a few extra squares.
So my horse moves faster than the other horses, right? Because I'm on the Firefly? Or is it the same space? I'm not sure if the Firefly has the same movement.
Market said it had like 2 more to every stat,
Yeah, so like it says 24 here.
which including movement would mean that
Tell you
it
what,
moves 10 squares.
Bison since would be around this tent over here. Where did he disappear to? God damn it.
I don't know. Someone grabbed my thing while I was moving it.
Oh,
Bison
that
is the
might
leader.
be
The
me.
main space
Hold
is
on,
up.
let me just re-add you. There you go. So you would be around that tent there. Rika would probably be somewhat behind you.
And as I'm going first, I'm gonna walk 1, 2, 3, 4.
Emmett
5,
and Samuel
6,
would be
7, 8.
way back, like they are currently.
Huh?
So I'm gonna get here and I'm gonna fire at this guy 2 times. Pew pew pew.
Okay.
Emptying both barrels into him.
Yep,
You do have attack 2, right?
I do.
Okay.
So first attack.
Oh.
And then second attack. So no penalties. So hit, right arm, left arm, pow. Damage. So it's a lot. 2, 4. First one was a crit to the arm.
Chris, did you have to confirm a crit or? Oh yeah, did Chris
Alright,
go?
I'm back. Sorry about that. I got called into the room to answer a fucking riddle.
Do you have to roll to confirm crit? Do you remember?
You roll to hit, and after you hit, you roll the damage again. And if it's another
Okay,
goddamn
yeah.
max damage, then you roll again and again.
Oh, D10?
So
You mean? Yeah.
so for the first one,
No, it's not a D. It's not a D10. Or I guess you roll the full
You-
damage again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you roll to hit again, and then you use all the same modifiers for the initial roll. If the second roll is successful, this unleashes the fury of Ulrich, the ancient god of battle.
so do I roll to hit him again?
Yeah.
Yes, you roll to hit again.
Okay.
The player can roll an additional 1d10 and add the result of the damage total. So instead of rolling damage a second time, you're just going to roll 1d10 and add it.
Oh, okay. 4. So 18 on the first one and then 7 on the second one.
Okay. 18 on the first one. Do I even need to freaking check out his stats? Let's see, toughness of 3, so...
That would push most people in the criticals, I'll tell you that right now.
It would push me into criticals.
And shot off shotgun is impact, actually.
Well, you rolled his
You roll the
pistol.
damage.
Yeah, I rolled my
twice.
pistols, not my shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't have my shotgun equipped yet because I haven't really figured out what it did. So I'm still using my pistols, which
That
I
you don't even know
truly
if you
like.
have ammo for the fucking thing.
No, I picked up shotgun shells.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't know if there's ammo in there because I didn't check, but like I know I picked up shotgun shells from the drawer.
Well, if he was a responsible gun owner, he would not have ammo inside of a gun that he
You,
just had
you
lying
say
on the ground.
this. You say this. But
Oh, I say this, but there are a lot of dumb motherfuckers. There are a lot of dumb motherfuckers who leave their guns in their house loaded and
Loaded.
stored with ammunition, and then are surprised when someone breaks into their house and has their own gun pointed at them.
So, short story.
Well, the AR-15 that's about 10 feet from me has a round in the chamber and a 30-round magazine.
Short story is you come up to this guy on your horse and you just unload your double barrel into him, and now they're hostile against you guys.
And as I'm running up, I'm like, boom, boom.
Eventually, it'll get to my turn at the very bottom when most of them are dead, and then my 7 degrees of intimidate will come into play, and they'll run the fuck away. Unless, of course, you kill every single fucking person here.
You know, Rika is pretty violent, but
I'm trying to be useful, despite the fact that I won't fight these people.
don't worry, Rika understands where you stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still trying to be helpful by telling them, "Hey guys,
Get
we're
outta here,
surrounding you.
what?
Get the fuck out of here!"
Is this surprise because they didn't anticipate us joining the battle or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so because it's short range, that's plus 10. Half action aim is plus 10.
I mean, yes, technically he has cover, but that's only for his armor.
Is the surprise plus 30 or plus 20?
30.
Alright, so I have a plus 50 to my attack roll. Got it, thank you.
In the head.
Well, the
He's
cover
dead.
does not matter since you hit him in the head.
The armor piercing as well.
The
Oh,
damage
with an
is
arrow.
not nearly as impressive as the double-barreled shotgun, but
Or the double barrel pistol, rather.
The bio pistol.
He
Yep.
shot 2 pistol.
He's got the duck foot pistol.
oh yeah, he
Duck foot
just has a
pistol. That duck foot though.
He's got the fucking Laymont revolver from.
I need to give you
Red
guys
Dead
one of the duck foots or one of the chest nails one of these days. Just
I'm
as
gonna-
a joke.
When if I end up going down the bandit chief route,
So,
I'll get a fuck ton of ballistic skill. Then I'll be able to shoot
damage,
finally.
Armor piercing. He does have a single point of armor in his head, but that does
Which does
not
not
matter.
matter.
So he is left with that. Now the Indians, they don't know that you're trying to be on their side yet. So let's see.
I mean, how would they not know? They just saw us kill him. I just killed one. Full stop.
I will say this: they're currently ahead of the party are basically 2 Native Americans, that being
That is true.
Baishan and Rika.
True.
So that might help, help push them into the good graces. I know for a fact that they're probably going to attack me. Like even with the intimidating and helping making the ranches run the fuck away, they're going to attack me because I'm just some white dude on a
Let's
horse.
see.
Yeah,
Would
man,
he
this guy
attack
literally
either?
just watched him come up and shoot him, and watched me come around, do a U-turn, and shoot him. He knows exactly whose side we're on.
I even did my Native American war call, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, I came up yipping.
Well,
they know.
luckily enough for you two, for you guys, he's not against you, but he's not on your side. Well, doesn't think he's on your side yet, but he's gonna be focusing on this guy over here. So with this guy. So let's see, D100. Look at their amazing ballistic skill. As all of them miss and keep running. Okay, Samuel.
Is going to hold until after Rosna.
Okay. Well, these guys. Let me actually see, since you have incurred their wrath. Let's see, when does their backup come? Okay. Okay. In forever. Pretty much. Okay, so this guy. He has 2 choices: either try and shoot at the party or shoot at the
natives.
Indians. So the 2 natives, they are his main threat currently. Let's see. He will aim. And he misses. So will this guy up here? He will try to see if he will shoot at... Let's actually... Is Rika in range? Oh, sorry. This should be in meters. Go. Now it's a little easier for you guys to... He is in short range, the Indian, so that's a +10, I believe.
Yep.
He hits. Let's see, he has one of those.
1 damage.
I bet. With
One
my
damage.
luck, probably.
2
No,
damage.
10. Which
No,
in
10,
fact
nice.
kills him.
Whew.
As he just gets impaled as the horse keeps running along. This guy inside of the house. Well, his is. Let's see, D2. He's also gonna shoot at the Indians. What dicks? He has the high ground, Anakin. But misses.
And misses.
So, Rocinante.
Sam is going to casually steer his bear behind the house.
Not gonna get involved with the firefight. So Emmett, you just yell out.
So I ride out. I ride out to the center and I just throw my voice as like far as I can get it going, and just tell them to fucking the retreat, the ranchers. So you can go ahead and give them their willpower checks versus 7 degrees of intimidation.
Okay, so you're just being scary, but here's the thing about being scary. It applies to everybody.
I know. Well, here's the thing: the natives may not speak English.
Yeah, they may not even speak English.
No, but you're so fucking scary with 7
Yeah, I know.
degrees.
I am really fucking scary.
So roll the Native Americans first.
So let's see.
Yep.
Oh, you want me to roll for them first?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Would they run away? What is their willpower? Oh, okay. Well, they don't want any shit of you.
Well, at least I've solved the issue whereby I was wondering if, like, even after I got all the ranchers to run away, they would shoot at me.
You see them build slightly
because-
concerned and they start
Because
to...
they see me ride in, they're like, oh my god, it's the god of war.
It's the God of War.
Yeah, you just come in there and yell out and they are quite scared of you.
They see some man riding in with a brimmed hat, and they're like, "Holy fucking shit, John Wayne!"
These
Oh, no.
guys are defending their homestead, so they have a situational bonus against your fear. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Of course, the guy who makes it is the guy inside of the house who has actually, like, cover and shit.
Well, here's
Let's
the
see,
thing:
how
he
bad-
makes it, but he does not beat 7 degrees of success.
Yeah, he's scared of you, so inside of the house he doesn't even see you, in fact, so he just knows that in that road over there, it's just some kind of a freaking Cthulhu monster. So he doesn't want to deal anything with you. He's scared that
Alright, so it's my turn?
yeah.
Well, I scared legitimately everyone in town with that fucking 7 degrees.
I will make a charm check on the Native American to let him know that he's on our side. Because if the other people are running away, then whatever they're doing here, so, theoretically, we can possibly in combat here. Hopefully. As I yell out and like, in our native tongue, and I'm like, he's friendly. You know what I mean? He's on our side.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a charm.
And I would be speaking to a group of people.
I
so
mean,
public
currently
speaking
they're
is allowed.
scared, so they're gonna be having a harder time to believe in you, but hey.
That's okay. I
They're-
get public.
they're-
I have
they're
public
gonna have-
speaking.
They're either gonna have a harder time believing me, or they're gonna be like, "Oh, thank God."
The one thing that you have rolled like really well during this session is that charm.
Charm, yeah, like charm for me is pretty good.
Charm, and opening fire on like a random.
Charm and opening fire. Both of those things I do well.
Okay, speaking
But
is a free action.
perception garbage. Huh?
Free, talking it.
Speaking is a free action.
So
Oh,
you
it's a free
still
action?
have an action?
Yeah, so like I said that to them, and then I fire at this one as I move down this way.
Yep. You take cover behind the little tent there.
And you're like, pew,
Well,
pew.
quote unquote cover.
Weapon.
These guys have cover of the fence. Your
Miss.
pistol might have
Critical
just jammed there.
Roll a 1d10.
Roll a 1d10.
Yep.
5.
All right, it's just an incredibly bad miss.
Oh, okay.
If it was a 9 with a normal handgun or a 10, it jams. If it's an experimental weapon, it explodes.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, there's no really.
You know, it's funny, I've been thinking about getting an experimental weapon.
Oh yeah, no, they explode. They do
Holy
1d10
fuck.
plus 8.
God
Thankfully, with the guns that I have stated out, there's none of those. Well,
I
one.
had a campaign where legitimately a lot of my encounters would end with someone firing an experimental weapon and then killing the entire like attacking force on the players.
Oh my god.
Resulting in them winning legitimately because I shit the bed on a roll.
Oh, you went through the fence?
I was gonna hop it, yeah.
Horse jump.
Soaring Eagle. Oh, it doesn't have stats in all. Well, it doesn't matter.
Just look at the stats for Sophia, the horse. It should be the same.
Same, riding horse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So, you know what? Sure, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna assume that you can jump a fucking fence with a horse. Normally, in a combat situation, you would be rolling on the ground.
But you roll ride to have the horse jump over the fence.
Then yeah, it just wouldn't have jumped. And I'd still be all the way back there, so either way, it doesn't matter.
300, let's see. What is their feeling about you guys? Now that you have said that you are on their side.
And that the God of War is currently like rolling down the street on a horse.
Well, the other one, he turned his fucking back and runs away like a brave man.
He's like, oh my god. Who the fuck is that?
This guy is riding his horse behind this little tent over
Why
here.
does his horse look like a fucking goddamn lizard?
I just think of that. Listen.
But it is a horse.
He's riding on the back of a Komodo dragon, guys.
Hold on,
We've seen it all.
hold on.
That hit the wall about a dozen times, didn't it? That thing got physically stunted, what the fuck?
Riding on the dragon.
I'm more concerned with why the natives look less like natives and more like fucking
There we go.
kind of people I'd see at like a nightclub south of Chicago.
They do look like they want to take you to the gay bar.
Samuel is still staying out.
Gonna take you to the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Precisely.
This guy, who is completely afraid of Samuel, I think let me see which one of he was. He was the guy up here.
They're afraid of Samuel, the person hiding legitimately all the way down there.
Emmett. So he
Yeah,
will.
I was about to call bullshit.
He will run away.
I don't blame him.
So if I see him running away, I'm not going to chase after him.
But
I'm not that ruthless.
this
But if they're
guy,
staying
who
fighting-
barely failed
No.
his willpower check, and is currently can't see Emmett, he will move behind this part of the fence over here and take more... Actually behind these rocks, like over here, there. There. That looks a little bit better. And Rika, since you shot at him, he's gonna shoot you back. Hey, it's gonna...
Gun jam.
He's gonna even aim at you. So...
Gun jam.
He can't aim.
Is he taking any negatives from being hit? This is the same guy that got hit with the arrow, right?
Action.
It's the same guy that got hit in the face with an arrow, right?
No, I think it was this... No, this guy over here. On the inside of the house got shot.
This guy has an arrow in his head.
This guy, he hasn't taken a single hit yet.
Okay.
Sure, he's afraid of Emmett. He has a penalty to shoot at Emmett. He has a penalty to shoot at the bear, but the bear is technically not even a part of the combat.
Nor do they know what there's
bear on
at.
the field.
So he would shoot at you with a full bonus in this case. I'm sorry to tell you that, but this might hurt. Well, no, never mind. So that was his second shot? Yes, second shot. Or is this the third round? No, second.
Second round.
Still out of...
Supremely interested in the architecture.
Well, what was that quote from Chris's carpet campaign that we're gonna call it now?
It wasn't the carpet, it was the wood furnishing.
What's the decor made of?
Wood.
Rosewood!
Rosewood. That's for the Nouveau Riche.
I kid, it's made out of oak furnishing.
Oh, that's so last year.
With a bit of pine to spruce it up.
So gaudy.
Okay.
Which one was gauche? Is it the ebony wood room?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, Emmett.
I ride forward, and as I still see fucking ranchers standing about, I'm like, what the hell are you assholes doing? I told you to run the fuck away. I think Roll20 bugged the fuck out for me. Holy shit, what's going on?
You successful.
Once again, scariest man alive.
Why are they?
And I'm like riding it around with on the horse.
No, it's become an ongoing gag for me now. Since you were making fun of the horse that he was riding on.
Now he's riding on
Now
a
he's
fucking
riding the tank.
Abrams.
He's in a fucking tank. Got Native Americans in tanks in the
Oh my
Wild
god,
West.
it's the box. He's got the Kuba wagon.
The Cooper wagon. The metal box.
Okay, let me give him this time a willpower test with a penalty,
Because now he can
Which-
see my ass.
which would be cancelled out with the temporary bonus that they would have. Yeah, he doesn't want any part of you.
That man is terrified.
The man inside of the house is a little less terrified, but still terrified. Rico?
Alright. Does this guy over here look like he's going to run away? Do I see the fear in his eye? If not, then
Well,
I am going to lacy his
Yeah,
bullets.
you can see that he's a little scared. Well, not
Alright.
only a little scared, he's about to piss himself.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna ride past him this way,
He sees
And I'm gonna-
him at the God of War riding by.
and I'm gonna
This
shoot
time
at
now
this
he's
fella.
swinging his axe around for extra intimidation factor.
Oh yeah, he's also
gonna find
running
this
away
guy.
if you care about that stuff.
This guy right here is running away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay, is there anybody not running away?
Guy in the
uh,
house.
Back to my original
far
spot.
as your knowledge, the only guy who's kinda still in the fight is the guy inside of the house.
Then I'm riding down here and I'm firing at him.
Welcome.
Mostly
He had
because
an
he hasn't
opportunity.
been able to get a good sight of me, and he just thinks right now I'm some Cthulian monster.
That's fine. He's about to.
I mean,
he's-
technically, he saw some kind of a lick to run past.
I'm gonna
Saw
aim
a
to.
lictor run past.
I'm gonna aim to.
Tybalt the Imperial's hiding in his house trying to write his novel, and he's like, "Fuck! I wish I could read and write."
Nice, I hit him somehow in the leg through the window.
Well, you hit the building, which will give him extra bonus.
Okay.
Roll the damage.
Yeah, it gives him
Roll the
extra
damage.
damage.
That's fine. And then the damage. So 5 damage.
He has to
The
think
house
that's
saved
so
him
little
today.
that the house is slightly damaged.
The house tanks it.
Yeah, sorry to say that, but the house
That's
tanks that.
But now he knows that he is being focused. He may have the inkling to run away now.
Bison doesn't give a crap about running, escaping men.
That's okay.
Sean only murders.
He only knows murder.
Baishan is a
Are you
machine!
fucking kidding me?
Baishan is a machine!
Is there any bonus because he's running away from me?
You could have said aim.
Actually, a
Aim,
penalty when you're
I
shooting
did
against the
it.
guy
I
who's
always-
running.
I always half action aim, so that's automatically added into that.
Oh, okay.
Higher ground? Anything? I missed it by
You're on a
5.
horse.
I think that's a rule for melee combat when you're on a horse, but not for shooting.
Well, when it's melee combat, you get a plus. Well, you get a +10 when you're on horseback versus someone who's not mounted.
Yeah, but that's for melee.
I can check to make sure if it's for melee. 'Cause
Yeah,
That one's good to
It
know.
is only melee, I know that. I was just hoping that there was something else that I could get an extra
Oh,
+10
yeah.
extra damage.
Samuel has been technically on a horse.
I have been on a mount, yes. That one's good to know about.
But yeah,
A plus
you
10.
miss. Oh, this guy on his tank
This guy in his tank. He's on the move.
is
he's
gonna.
terrified of me.
He is terrified of you, but he's still gonna try to shoot. This is the third round, right, guys? Yeah, third.
Yeah, third round.
Those poor men.
I know,
I'm
but
trying
he's-
to, I'm trying to scare them away so they can get to safety.
I mean, they had 2 rounds to run. You know what I mean? They're clearly not moving fast enough.
Holy shit, this guy actually hits. What's the damage for a bow again? 4?
It's 1d10 plus 3,
3.
unless of course they have a different type of bow.
No, he does not. So he hits him in the minus
That would be the that'd be one of the arms.
arms. He would not have that arm in cover. His head, his arms are visible, but not his legs and body. So 7 damage, minus 3. Armor piercing has with all of the bows, I believe.
No, just with the longbow and the elf bow.
elf.
Okay. Well, he has a longbow, thankfully. Damage. So
Death.
now he doesn't kill him. He does get a shot off. Warriors, these guys are not.
Warriors, come out and play.
But yes, about these tokens, they are tokens from the Shadowrun game, actually.
I know. I could tell just by looking at them.
Samuel is still out of the combat. This guy, let's see.
Is he running away?
Yeah, he is still running away. I just need to check his movement. It's 4, so he can run 16, I believe it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He goes off the map.
12, not 16.
Oh, it's not 12.
12.
You run it
He still
3
runs
times
off the
your
map. I just can't
Smart
put
man.
him off the map, actually.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the
you
same,
still need
this goes for this guy. He runs off the map. This guy has cover, so technically I can allow him a extra willpower test. He takes cover inside of the house. And technically that is for the combat.
We're just hearing the gunfight noises.
As they couldn't stop.
Pew 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 pew.
There's some excellent woodwork on this.
Well, like I said, that guy that I was chasing, he's not getting away. He's either his heart's going to explode or I'm going to hit him with arrows.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that you would get a turn first. So we can finish that right now, actually. So go ahead and... Actually, hold on. You went first, yes. So go ahead. Go ahead and shoot again, if you want.
Yeah, I hit him. I hit him in the fucking body.
Okay, he hadn't taken any damage, so that would have been 6 damage.
Armor
He would have
ignored.
been up.
He would have been 13 away from me. I move at 8, so now he's only 5 away from me when I shot.
So
Then
he would
then
have
he would
been
move another
allowed
12.
at this point to break out of the willpower. I mean fear. He wouldn't have, so you would have been able to get an extra shot off to him.
Minuscule damage.
Extra... 3? No way. That toughness
2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
So he's taking 8.
Okay. Then, well, at this point Emmet would be completely out of his sight, which I believe gives him a high bonus to break out of the fear. If we
wouldn't
were
know.
to go by the Dark Heredity rules, it's like plus 30. Which
He's
he
free from
would
fear.
be able to break out of the fear.
He did break out. He rolled a 6 versus 35.
Then he would probably turn to you and try to fight back, I guess. He doesn't want to die.
Well, I mean, running away is still the better part of valor.
He's not gonna be escaping. He was on a horse, so at this point, I
I
figured
mean, you could
that...
hide in a house. Hide in a house.
Let me see if there's any houses next to him. Okay, there are. You see him jump inside of a barn. I'm gonna roll him concealment. Concealment is based on
Agility.
agility. Does he have concealment trained? No. So this would be an opposed check, I guess.
Any bonuses since I'm literally watching him do this?
I guess.
What's the bonus?
Since it's so obvious, I'm gonna say like 20.
You have got to be fucking
Yeah, this is literally that scene from Assassin's Creed where he jumps into a pile of hay and Baishan is like, what the fuck?
Oh, no. It's like Assassin's Creed 1 where you're just running, like, you know, away from the guys, and as they're chasing you down, you just run up to a fucking, like, a chair. Like a chair just in the open. You just sit down next to two fucking dudes. And they're like, where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, exactly. That's ridiculous.
Well,
I love that.
you know he's hiding in the barn, you just don't know where he's at.
Set it
Light
up,
the barn on
please!
fire.
I was just waiting for you to do it. It's like, so this is the part where he sets the barn on fire?
Yeah. I light the barn on fire.
Call it a day.
And I wait for him to come out. If he doesn't come out, he's gonna burn alive.
Goes out the back door.
And you know what? I'm gonna stealth. Fuck him. Let him not know where the hell I am.
Rolls a 100.
Ah, here we go. Something that Holler would appreciate.
Oh my god, you actually passed concealment.
Wow, that is one poor quality Panther tank.
Where did that tank come from? You'd have to be some kind of tactical genius to do that. Creep!
So,
One gets.
No. Yeah, eventually I would...
And then I stealth and I wait for him to come out.
oh my god, who's attacking us? Cobra! You see, what makes a good terrorist organization? Brand recognition.
Yeah, eventually he would come out of the barn house. So I guess you would be allowed another perception test to see his attempts to stealth.
Holler, I've got a question. Why is the African corpse led by a Native American marching through the streets?
Any
I'm
bonus?
comment
It's
on
night
that.
now. There's a lot of fire.
Actually, I will comment on that. You see, it all has to do with people.
Hold on, I can't hear you over them talking. What did he say?
Is there any bonus since it's nighttime and there's a huge fire now? Because
When you get a
remember that you
concealment
did
bonus when
rest
you're
up at
standing
that
still.
cabin, so it would be actually still like early in the day? Well,
Early
morning.
in the morning.
oh, you're right. Okay. So
You do get a plus 10 bonus to concealment when standing still.
But he's moving, well the enemy is moving, he's standing still.
yeah. So actually, my concealment's 51. Target number 51, not 41.
But he's not trying to spot you, you would be trying to spot him.
Yeah, and I'm asking if I'm getting any bonus at all.
You know what, still the 20.
There we go. 2 degrees of success.
You finally passed a perception test.
Yeah, you finally spot him and you go for the finishing plus 30 shot. Because he thinks he's safe.
It's actually plus 50 because half
Watch
action aim is short range.
watch this be a spectacular miss.
It almost was.
It almost was! Tell you what, I'm just gonna say that he dies. Even though that would have taken him only to the criticals, but he was just a
Well-
random mook.
Well, Marcus, he was a mook, you fool.
So yeah,
This isn't like my game. Criticals means instant death for mooks.
I scalp his ass and I come back. After looting him.
hey, look at this, Panzer 4. Enough of playing around with the tanks.
Does it immediately fail to some sort of mechanical error as it gets halfway down the road? The mighty tank that, while it has good firepower, does not run well.
That's just gonna want me to play DM like a World War II game.
Where would I start at, Marcus? In one of the camps?
No, you would end in one of the.
Well, I'd expect nothing less.
No, that's if Holler's DMing, not me.
Well, no, I'd start in the camp and end in the shower, and that'd be session 1 in a Holler World War II campaign.
Those would be the first 10 minutes.
You know, I would actually kind of love a World War II campaign. I don't know what system would we even run.
Well, there's a weird Wars 2.
Anyways, enough of World War II. Back to the Wild
So
West.
so are they done? Are they all running away?
Yeah, they're all gone at this point.
So I'm gonna walk up to the Native American that's still here, that hasn't ran away, and I say in unnatural tongue, and I say, you guys okay?
Yes. One of our men died on this journey.
I say I'm sorry for your loss. I say I'm looking for Red Bear.
Thank you, stranger.
I nod. I said I'm looking for Red Bear.
Red Bear, it is in our camp.
I say I would like to speak with him if you can take me over there.
Of course. We must come back to finish the job another day.
I nod. I say do what you must.
Because he is literally alone and cannot finish this job anymore.
I say let's head back to camp.
I believe there's still one in the house.
Then I get off my horse and I say come out. I'm gonna roll charisma to see if I can get him to come out.
I'm gonna stand over here with a bow and arrow pointed at the front door.
I'm gonna use a fate point.
To auto pass.
Yep.
Oh. Let's see. What did I have written out beforehand? When I assumed that you would join the ranch hands.
I don't know why you assume that.
That was probably before actually I even knew that we had a Indian in the group.
2 Indians.
Well,
or at
one
least
and a
an
half.
Indian and a half.
Let's see. So you're gonna intimidate?
Well, no, he's charming him.
I was
He's trying to charm
charming
him out
him.
of the house.
I'm like, come on out. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not coming out. They don't.
Yep,
If
I'm
it-
saying.
If there's no reply, I'm going to do it. I'm coming.
I say, I wait. I tell Baishan to wait. I say, come on out, or I'm burning it down, with you in it. The last time.
Intimidate?
Yeah. Let me see. How good is my intimidate?
Based off of strength.
This isn't gonna be good. Let me see. This
Should
is
have
that.
had Emmett say it, but Emmett won't say it.
Yeah, you won't. This isn't good based on fucking strength, and I fail. God, oh no. Can I? Nah, I'm not gonna use my last point. No, I fail.
Yep, you don't seem to hear.
You know what? Emmett will pipe up and he'll say, "Boy, don't make me come in there."
Tell you what, I need to find like really quickly an inside building map.
Do I get him
I don't
to
even
come
think
out?
so. Just put it at the top of the roof. You don't have to change the map. Put them at the top, I guess, if they're inside. Unless it's a large space. You know, if there's like a lot of people in there. I only thought there was one guy, so if you want to put him at the top,
yeah, that's the thing. There's more than one guy inside of there.
You know what? You know what?
Well, I was gonna burn it down, so.
Emmett,
You know,
like, you know, like Emmett looks at the group and he
But,
gets off his horse and he
Actually,
says,
never mind.
You see Emmett sigh as he looks at the group. He's like, "I'll get him out."
But the question is, would that one guy in the window still be inside of there? Yes. But the rest of them actually are not anymore, so I'll take that back. So, yeah, Emmett yells out. The Cthulhu lictor monster yells out.
Yep.
As the guy finally is like, Alright, I'm just a rich hand.
I know you are, friend. I'm real sorry about this.
Tomahawk to the back of the head.
He dodges.
He dodges.
He dodges. He just instantly somehow knows that you're there and manages to dodge.
Well, he failed his silent move.
I failed my silent move, but he could fail his perception by more than 1 degree.
Sure. I mean, okay. Let's see. Does he fail his perception test? Oh my god, he has a gossip of +10, guys.
A gossip of +10. Truly an American.
Nope. He's dead. I don't even care what he roll. He's dead. Unless you roll 1 for damage, he's... I think at this situation we can consider it as an automatic critical hit.
You roll the 1 for damage.
He wouldn't have killed him.
God damn you, roll 20.
Alright.
Anything other than a 1,
Here's the unfortunate
Anything other than a 1.
Here's the unfortunate thing. Emmett runs over to attack the man for one reason and one reason only. He doesn't particularly want to hurt the ranch hand. But considering the fact that fucking Baishan just shit the bed, he's not gonna let him hurt Baishan, so he just runs up and takes a swing at him with the fucking axe.
I mean, technically that could have reinitiated combat, but yeah, whatever.
Here, let me see if I can do him, man. Oh, first attack misses. Let's see about the second attack. If roll 20 would stop bugging the fuck out for me. Alright, the second attack hits.
Okay.
And he's dead. Thank you.
Now Emmett rolls some massive damage.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see. So, is it both of them? No, it's the 15.
No, the higher one.
Yeah. So that would have been with -4, which would have killed him since he is moved. So are you the baddies yet?
That's a good question. I did that solely just to say bye, Sean, just because I have a feeling that man was gonna turn around and shoot him in the fucking face if I didn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Emmett doesn't feel good about that. Like, there's not a single ounce of him that feels particularly good about that. The whole incident.
Yep. We will definitely discuss this later.
I mean,
Emmett will remember this. You see pop up on the screen, followed by Bashan will remember that.
Followed by Rico will remember this.
Followed by Sam is still studying wood carvings
let's
on the house.
The house
Sam
will
didn't.
remember that.
Mr. Dinklage didn't see anything. This house was so impressive. It was like the Vatican. They had the Vatican on the wall on that side of the house where Mr. Dinklage kind of got lost.
And he saw the space
He comes
boat.
walking over and he's like, "What happened?"
Well, in the end, the Cthulian monster murdered that man.
So I go to the Native American that's going to be guiding us to Red Bear, and I say, "I'm ready."
From all 4 of them, they were just transients. They get about $1, not even $1 a day. They get a few dimes here and there.
That wasn't because one got away, so we can't loot him.
True. I guess you can remove the 2 from there, since that's the lowest number, so only $10.
At $2.50 each.
You're rich? Let's see, what kind of a weapon? This is the one situation I wish that I could say, oh, you get a 1980 single action revolver.
The Marcus, I went and Googled it. The pay for an average ranch hand in the 1800s was about $25, $30 a month. So just divide that up.
It's fine. I think $10 is more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they typically got paid at the end of the month anyways.
Well, yeah,
so.
if you pay at the end of the month, so it's whatever they had over the course of like the month that they had already
Yeah,
spent.
and think of this. This was just what they had in their pockets. So.
Yeah, it's not like we searched the house or anything.
Now, Mr. Dinklage, if you wish to search the house, feel free. My character has no need to search the house.
Yeah, I'm following the native at this point.
Yep.
Be right back. I use the best.
Good old Emmett walks over to Dinklage as he's like inspecting the house.
Ah, young Abbott. Say, isn't this architecture quite excellent?
Suppose so. Looks like a fine enough house. Despite all the ugliness that happened outside of it.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're speaking of.
I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. But whatever hypothetical ugliness that happened outside of that house, I don't think I'm too happy about it.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, hypothetically, neither am I. And hypothetically, no black dwarf was ever seen here.
And hypothetically, I'd say certainly. And I'll have to apologize for my reticence throughout the rest of our time.
Excellent.
So yeah, I just know the horse and follow the Native American. The Native American hasn't asked my name, so I don't give it.
Yeah, no. They're little untrustworthy. Don't really trust you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of a sudden here comes a few guys out of nowhere and starts... I mean, yes, helping them.
Helping them, and you know, two of the party being Native Americans certainly helps.
I'm gonna ride up alongside him and introduce myself. By Sean.
Oh, yeah, you... you were talking to him.
Yeah, like I said, I'm introducing myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the phone. Somebody called me.
Let's see, is there like a name? Oh, there we go. Native American names. Let's see.
Who's Connor Shockwolf?
Walu.
It was our other black.
No.
Yeah,
His
that...
distinguishing characteristics is that he was a furry. And as they would say in this period of time, he was from the glorious land of California.
This guy's known as Chicken Hawk. Got it.
Fair enough.
Chicken Hawk.
Oh yeah. I guess Kai had to go into his own game.
Yeah, that's what he bounced.
Actually, no, we can still do a little bit of roleplay. I was just about to call it, but since you're going to this camp anyways...
Yeah, we're going to the camp of Walla Walla.
Oh yeah, right.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Alright, let's take us to the Native American camp, Marcus.
Wait, we're putting Native Americans in camp?
Yep.
Yeah.
They've been doing
I
for a
heard
while.
that the German showers are really good for them.
Oh yes, German plumbing is excellent.
It's gonna be that scene from the Oregon Trail, the little like cut scene art, and it's just gonna be that native pointing like off by a cliff. It's like, hey, white man, why don't you fuck off that cliff?
I'm not even sure what the fuck a World War II campaign would be about, but...
Well, if we were really, really edgy, everyone would ask, can we be the Nazis?
Yeah.
The answer is no, but you may be the Wehrmacht.
Okay guys, you need to take Stalingrad. Have fun.
I have the cool wagon.
Yeah, you guys go into them. Actually, I had something written out, I think.
I think if we were playing as the Russians, the first thing I'd ask Marcus is, could I get a Katushka rocket tank? Rocket truck, sorry.
No, you have to play as British soldiers versus Russian might.
They're not... No, they're not Russian. No such thing as Finns.
That was still assuming when I thought you guys would have sided with the... Hold on.
Well, you've been sidestepped once again, Marcus. This is just like the Star Wars campaign where you thought you were going to capture us, and then I had us all crawl through an air vent.
Let's see. I just gotta skip some of my writing, honestly. I have so many damn Oregon Trail. Okay, so that's when you meet the scout, but you guys don't need to meet the scout. Okay, here we go. You arrive by a small little campsite, where you see that most of the natives over here are barely surviving. People coughing up, sneezing, desperate to survive. Those who can fight has seen their days.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Baby was crying.
Some Oregon Trail posts were made. I
Um,
remember the most legendary party of all.
you're led into this pretty big camp, like the largest one of them.
No, it was the party of when shitting tell asshole thank you.
And you go up, and you see two. You go up to the camp and you're let in. And you see the red bear there with a couple of guards covering him. As he pipes up in actually English and says, "Hello, I believe that is how you greet on your lands, yes?"
Yep. And I say hello. I don't see him on the map, so I'm just kind of by the fire, just being respectful.
Yeah, I can, if you want, I can put him on the map.
I say,
This map was only for the situation that you guys would have fought against the Indians, really. But there you go.
Who's to say that is gonna happen right now? And I throw an axe at him.
I tell him that my name is Deucalion Wendigo from the Blackfoot tribe.
The name's Red Bear. Hold on. I completely lost my place.
So, Emmett, we're going to slaughter the savages now, right?
I look over at him, hypothetically.
Yes.
I said hypothetically, if they tried to get me to raid some ranch, I might have to do something a bit drastic.
Hypothetically.
Anyway, yes, my name is Red Bear. My people say that you do not work for the devil of Harrison, the slaughterer, the liar, and the stealer of my people's pride. You are most welcome to us at this desperate time.
I say, I'm going to cut straight to the chase, Mr. Red Bear. I am very respectful to our people. I am very respectful to what is going on. I say the world is changing drastically, and there isn't a place for us. Living in tents right now isn't the most suitable option. I said firearms are now a thing, which makes, honestly, bows a little out of date. They're still good right now, but for how long, I couldn't say. I'd say our people have no place to go in our own land. And I said it is sad and it's tragic. And I'm trying to build a community in which the white man and the Native Americans can coexist in the same place, respectfully. And I am planning on building that in Strawberry. And I come here humbly, as I take off my hat, to ask you for your aid and your people to join me, to help me achieve something greater.
I'm not sure axing him for his native anymore.
Bashan is displeased.
Vaishan is very displeased about my comment about bows. My character truly believes that bows will be inadequate.
You see pop up in the roleplay chat. Vaishan will remember that.
Vaishan will remember that. You want more candy?
Give me 2.
You should give your child more candy. Give it all the candy.
All the candy.
None
None of the cavities.
You want that one? No, that's white chocolate. You don't like white chocolate. You want...
Don't be stingy now. Give her all of the candy.
No? Red Bear thinks for a moment and says... Let's see. What the fuck I have written there?
Nope.
It's yummy.
Nope.
What do you mean? Why are you being so picky?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Well, these are our lands and we've been living with the white men for Quite while. Quite some time. And they turned their backs on us once. What is to say that they won't do it again?
I say they are not in charge of Strawberry. So therefore, they don't get to
But
make the
white men
decisions
are
and rules.
always in charge.
I say not this time.
Besides, we should not leave our holy land.
I say I believe when there is a dispute between chieftains about what to do next for our people, there's a which we can fight for. My character takes off his jacket.
I'm gonna take a good long step away from him.
Alright. Well,
Chief Red Bear, my name is Bashan. You must forgive the impertinence of this one. He only shares half of our blood. What he means to tell you is that the white man does not control Strawberry soon. We are taking it from him. We have negotiated in some aspects so that a figurehead will appear to be in charge, but our people will be pulling the strings. This will slow, if not completely stop, the invasion of the white man into our lands. By having white men who are under us being the face for our demands, they cannot send in their army.
let's see.
Why are you making that face? Why don't you like Hershey Kisses? They're the same thing. They're the same thing as the Dove chocolate.
Red Bear thinks of this for a moment. I see. We really should not leave our lands. But if you guarantee that you can get us safe ground to live in, we might consider your offer.
I say, in a week's time, you and your people will become our people.
This
And we will have a
is,
home for you in Strawberry.
since technically this is their... Actually no, these are against the law actually living in here, since they're not in a reservation. I see. Well, send us a message. We'll stay here for now.
I say, so I have your word and the word of your people.
We will try.
I said, I need your word, Red Bear.
The Red Bear thinks of this for a moment. Tell me, are you a warrior?
What did he say?
Are you a warrior?
I say, I would like to think so.
Are you against killing?
I say, well, on the account of that I just saved your people, Did you ask your man? Calm down, baby. I'm gonna help you. Hold on, I'm gonna help you. Calm down. You got your shirt caught in your hair. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There you go. Better? Oh, better. Calm down. Don't cry. Here, take your phone. Okay, come here. All right, so I say on the account of the fact that I already saved, one of your soldiers in the attack on the stables, it's safe to assume that I am very capable of protecting myself and our people,
Tell me, friend.
as well as the men behind us.
Would you
I
be
said by
interested
Sean,
in
he
doing
is one of
us
the strong-
a favor?
I said it depends on the favor.
The ranch owner, the man known as Harrison, we have been trying to get rid of him for a great crime that he has done upon our people.
I said, what is the crime?
He has killed our people and infected our people with a great disease. The man sold us diseased blankets, sold us spoiled food, and over our own crowd he took some of our women as hostage. We cannot...
So I would think back, did we kill that guy already?
No. At least you don't think so. You don't seem to recall seeing anybody inside of that combat who looked like a ranch owner.
Okay. I'd say I will have to think on this.
We shall reward you if you agree. Our people are currently way too weak to take up arms against this man.
I will do this for you, Chief.
I look over to Baishan and I give him a nod of approval. And I say, may you strike true. I say, as far as that, I said, when that is handled, I said, Baishan, he will take care of it. I say, as far as your people leaving, I said, Red Bear, 1 week's time, the town of Strawberry
Agreed.
will be under our control.
The man nods to you, since you have promised to kill their arch rival.
I nod. I say, well, me and my men are very tired. I said, do you mind if we rest here for at least till the morning before we head back out?
You must pick up the Mad Dog's trail in the morning, and he describes what he looks like. I gave you guys in the other, there's a new NPC called Mad Dog Harrison.
Okay. And I'm gonna go over to Walter and Sebastian because I need to talk to my people. They're probably a little shocked of the events that happened.